I'm this bad. Boy stunned like my dad. Call me Scrooge McDuck, cause I'm swimming in the cash. Old school Chevy on them sixes, took a bath. Swagger overboard, you can see it go splash. I'm the man, that's how we do it in the land. 08 money and some new rubber bands. V-neck tee in my True Religion pants. Fresh new J's, yeah, C-Town snapback. Paper in a loud pack. Remy cup double stack. Red bone bubble back. All night going long. Call me the quarterback.
Yo, it's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Ease, addicted to your bitch, BKA Mr. Shoving Wood, wherever's good. And I'm in the building with my favorite motherfucking DJ motherfucking K's. What's cracking, big dog?
I'm chilling.
Hell yeah, man. There's been a lot going on these last couple days, man. Shouts out to Smoke City Radio. Make sure y'all head over to Smoke City Radio and drop the fellas a follow over there. This is Grownmanishh, and all my people that's new to the podcast, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live, and most of all, hit the subscribe button. Let's get right off into it. I got a question. I'm actually going to drop the link to the show so you can come in and put your 2 cents in the comments section. So everybody that's watching, if you got something you want to say, you want to call up, hit us up. I'm going to leave the Zoom link in the comments. So, yeah, let's get right into it, man. The title of it, man, and this is a question for the audience and shit, man, is how old is too old to be fucking gangbanging? I want to talk about that. As y'all know recently, man, I ain't even going to say the brother name. A lot of people been on this brother's head. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Styles P, Mano, and a lot of other dudes. You know who I'm talking about, K's and shit. And Styles P put out a pretty interesting video. Did you get a chance to check it out, K's?
Not all the way through.
Well, pretty much. You know what I mean? He was making a point, and it's a point that I always try to make, where he was explaining to this brother, like, man, you misleading the youth. And what you say, you know what I mean? The shit that he doesn't, he pretty much was telling dude he isn't aware of the things that he's saying and how he's misleading the youth. And he was also letting him know, like, bro, how you still 40-some years old, gangbanging, trying to bring gangbanging into the business world? He said that shit does not mix. And I mean, as you know, a 40-some-year-old guy, Cage, you get what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? What he said, do you think, is he right on the money with it?
How old is Joe Biden?
Joe Biden, like, almost 90.
Gangbanger.
You say gangbanger? That's another thing. Did you see this shit that's been going on the news, man, about black folks coming out talking about Joe Biden and got their back? And I was just sitting there laughing. I'm like, this motherfucker never had y'all back. Look at all the lies. Huh?
Like I said, gangbanger.
And it's all over.
He's a gangbanger. He one of the biggest gangsters on the planet, along with Putin and along with China, man. Them real gangbangers. They go in your nation, take your shit like real gangsters. Fuck out of here. Pay attention. Y'all niggas is small-time pawns. Y'all niggas is just pawns.
Flat
pawns
out.
On the chessboard. Disposable. Like diapers, yo. Y'all get shitted on and thrown out. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and I'm seeing this.
Gangsters, look at them motherfuckers that run countries and run nations. Them real gangsters, yo. They get 1 million men together and go out there, shoot, fight, slaughter, kill, murder, rape, all that. Gangster shit. Fuck out of here. Make you change your religion. Make you change your name, make you change your whole process of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck out, that's what real men do. Not these little Fosse boys, but real men, gangsters. Fuck out of here.
See,
real
he just broke down.
Real men do real things.
And he just broke down what gangster really is, and that should let a lot of you niggas know that y'all ain't gangster at all.
Gangsters wear suits and ties, nigga.
Yes. And that's just like, you know, like I said, man, I've been seeing this shit. You know, it's been on all of the black networks, where they talking about Joe Biden lied to the blacks. Joe Biden does not have our back because of these voter suppression laws that they passing around the country. And they want him to end this filibuster so they'll be able to rule the majority Senate. And I'm just like, bro, like, man, if he wanted to do that shit, he would have been. Let me tell you the difference between him and Donald Trump. Whenever Donald Trump wanted to do something, Donald Trump got that shit done. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't care about no Republican, no Democrat. He signed executive orders. Get it done.
The money that was changing hands in our favor, because anything in his favor is our favor. He like, listen, we gonna get this money here first. Then we gonna spread it out among everybody else. We gonna bring money home. See, motherfucker talk about bringing the money home. That's the motherfucker you fuck with. He can say, "Oh, you bitch ass nigga." Yeah, you hear that shit all the time anyway. But when you got a motherfucker talk about, "Oh, we're gonna help this motherfucker," nigga, you ain't gonna help me.
Right.
And I'm like, "No crap, motherfucker."
But see, this is my thing. And this be my thing, man. And I ask people this, man, and they really get upset, especially black folks, when you ask them that. I'm like, yo, what has Kamala Harris and Joe Biden ever done for the black community that's been beneficial to you? Absolutely nothing. They have done everything that has been to your detriment, my brother. You just got to look into it. And like I say, I'm not one of those people that's telling you to go out there and vote Republican or vote Democrat or anything like that. I just bring y'all facts about playing this game with these people, bro. And I keep telling to y'all, they lie. They don't serve you. They don't work for you. They say what they need to say. It's just like some of y'all bitch ass niggas when y'all go out here and y'all get females. You let the bitch know everything that she want to hear, and then you get the pussy and you're done with her. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing in politics. They tell you niggas everything. They butter y'all up all nice, get y'all all on their side and shit. And then as soon as they get from office, you never hear from them again. You never see from them. And the shit that they talk about they was going to implement within their plans to impact your community never goes down. So for all you people out there, the Roland Martins of the world and everything, like this is the shit that people be sitting telling you when you are sending our people in masses. You got people camping out to go vote for these people, and these people ain't doing shit to change black lives, black culture, black communities, nothing at all. So I don't want to hear shit about you motherfuckers complaining now, talking about some Joe Biden doesn't have blacks back. He never had you niggas back. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Ha ha ha. Like nigga, the devil, the nigga.
Gasoline $3.15 a gallon.
And not only on top of that, I'm going to keep on talking about this shit. They took that unemployment away from poor niggas and try to force y'all back to the goddamn plantation. And this is y'all president allowing this shit to go on. Like I said, one thing you can say about Trump, you can say he an asshole, you can say he a racist, but you could never say he ain't get shit done. You can't say he ain't get nothing done, man. And if anybody can call up here and tell me what he didn't get done, let me know. Because he got y'all niggas money. He got more jobs out here. That is a fact. These gas prices went $4 a gallon. Everything was cool. Everything was balancing out now, but everything is going to shit, man. The eviction moratorium is ending in the next 2 weeks. We about to see a mass number of people evicted out in the streets, mainly people of color. You understand me? And this is all. How can I say this? This is all what you voted for. They were like, well, the Republicans did this. Well, how can you explain that it's more the Democrats? They're the Senate majority and they can't get nothing done. But these motherfuckers can get all types of shit done. It don't make sense, man. Y'all got to start looking into it. And it's just like here, Nina Turner and Chantel Brown. I seen an interesting post from a brother on Facebook last night, and I absolutely agree, man. Y'all got to stop the smear campaigns. Y'all two black women running against each other for a Congress seat. And y'all smearing the fuck out of each other, putting dirty laundry out there, talking all types of bullshit about each other. Yeah, these two sisters.
That's that Wendy Williams shit.
Going at each other's neck, man. All types of fucked up ass shit. Like, no, like, what are you going to do? This is my thing when it comes down to, like, when they be having these debates and this political shit. I don't give a fuck about the next motherfucker. When you spending your time talking about this nigga, tell me what the fuck are you going to do? That's what y'all should be that's what y'all should be asking. Like, I don't care about this motherfucker. What you going to do?
You know, this bitch be sucking all kind of dick.
The dick she sucking ain't got nothing to do with what she's trying to do. I don't want to hear about the dick that she's sucking. If she got better policies and she got better things that she's trying to implement in, that's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in how much dick she sucked. I'm not interested in all her dirty laundry. Y'all motherfuckers need. Let me say this.
Dick and licking pussy at the same goddamn time. Nasty.
Let me say this, man. No human being is perfect. No human being is perfect. Like, you know, people was outraged when they was talking about Trump. Trump was on when they had that recording audio, which it was supposed to be off, where he was talking about grabbing bitches by the pussy. You remember that shit?
Yeah, that pussy.
Now let me tell y'all something.
That bitch on the ass. Bitch
now, let me tell people a cold hard fact. Let me tell y'all a cold hard fact about some shit, man. On some real shit, all men are perverts. Let's be honest. All men look at ass. All men, I wouldn't say perv, but all men like are sexual deviants. You understand what I'm saying? We talk shit about women like amongst each other. You know how we would talk like, damn, that bitch got a fat ass, or goddamn, she fine in the motherfucker. Dudes do that. Pastors do that. Judges do that. Politicians do that. Everybody do that. So I'm not judging nobody off of what the fuck they say. I mean, like that personal, like when they talking about shit like that, I'm not judging them off that. Everybody has their own personal opinion about shit. I don't judge people off of that, but I judge politicians off their policies. I don't give a fuck who they fucked in the past. I don't give a fuck how many husbands they didn't had. I don't give a fuck how many DUIs they didn't have. What are you going to do to impact my community? What are you going to do to impact me as an individual? This is the type of shit that y'all should be asking these politicians. Not running with these smear campaigns and say, oh, that person is a piece of shit because they did that. You don't know. All of that shit is propaganda.
She was sucking all kind of dick, huh?
Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck she was doing, and I quite frankly don't care.
She in the club, laid up in the club.
That bitch could be doing all types. She could be clubbing Monday through Sunday. If that bitch got good policies and she doing her goddamn job, I don't give a damn what she do. That's my whole point.
Pussy to go with that good policy.
What'd you say?
He said she got some good pussy to go with the good policy. So the pussy ain't no good. The policy ain't gonna be no good.
Now, let's look into this. I want to talk about this too. We out in L.A. Maxine Waters. You know who Sister Maxine Waters is, right?
Yes, sir.
California requested an investigation of a gang of cops called the Executioners. Said these they say these dudes, they commit acts of violence and then they get a tattoo, kind of like a patch to let people know that they in this gang and they've done some type of acts of violence. But she was saying that it is well known within this department that these guys are operating as a gang and they're one of the most vicious gangs in LA. There was a deputy who shot and killed an 18-year-old Andres Gordado outside of a car shop in Gardena. Was a prospective member of a violent clique inside the Compton Sheriff Station called the Executioners. Now, there was a report, a DOJ report or FBI report. This was back in like 2009, where they were talking about how white supremacists and neo-Nazis have infiltrated police academies.
It was there from the beginning.
No, this is what I was about to say. This is what I was about to say. Now, we all know that this isn't nothing new right here. This shit is happening all over the country. I guarantee you all over the country, it's some type of little clique inside these police stations, the good old boys, where they operating and doing the same thing that these motherfuckers doing. Harassing people. I always tell people, man, the police is here to harass people, enslave people, and murder them. That's all they're here for. They're not here to protect and serve you. That's why I don't get why people... What's up, son? My son interrupted me live on air, y'all. Y'all see that? Go take that to your mind, man. I'll get with you in a minute. But yeah, man. That's why I don't see why you got these people out here talking about some don't defund the police. Why do you want to give the police more military weapons and train them in military tactics to police the streets? Huh?
Keep your black ass alive.
Nah, man.
My bad.
Nah, dude, man. That's not keeping us in line though, bro. It's just like out of Chicago, some things that's happening now to where there's a brother on Roland Martin speaking to where he said it's gonna take at least 15,000 brothers to patrol the streets of Chicago, not the police, not these white people, and intermediate and squash some of these beefs that's going on. And I actually agree with this brother. He said in Chicago, what's going on, it is a tribal problem. It is a cultural problem. It is a problem of what did he say, of the underappreciated in Chicago. They were showing the dropout rate. They were showing the jobless rate in Chicago. And in Chicago, it's either this. You either rich or you poor in Chicago. And the have-nots is fighting for every little fucking thing.
GD, you all well, nigga. my bad.
But what about you, Case? Do you think that is a cultural and a tribal problem that's going on in Chicago there, or do you think it's simply, a problem of a neglected neighborhood that had the father snatched out?
It was snatched out.
They were snatched out and locked away, nigga. That's snatched, nigga.
Who put you like this, man? You talk about. We started off talking about gangsters, right?
Yes, sir.
Some of the most gangster political powers come out of the state of Illinois.
Al Capone.
I mean, it was gangsters in Chicago. Al Capone, there was gangsters there. Remember, Al Capone from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Let's get it twisted. Al Capone from Brooklyn, New York. So he went to a spot that there was gangsters. Became a bigger gangster.
But I mean, it wasn't this crazy, bro. 576 people have been killed so far in Chicago, and over 1,400 people have been shot so far this year alone in Chicago. That is, bro. That's genocide. That's pushing genocide. And you see these numbers every year, bro. Like that is mind-boggling. 570 people have lost their lives in the streets of Chicago. All young black men and black women have lost their lives in Chicago due to gun violence. And then you got another 1,500 that's simply been wounded. My biggest question is, where the fuck are all these guns coming from? I don't want to hear this bullshit about them coming, illegal guns from over state lines and all this other shit, because I hear stories from people saying that they find in Chicago and alleys motherfuckers finding crates of weapons, all types of other shit, bro. Like I feel like this, man. They giving them brothers the tools they needed to destroy themselves and shit, man. And this younger generation, they don't give a fuck. They really don't. They don't give a fuck about life, death, none of that. Go ahead.
See, back in the day, they used to call us America's nightmare, young, black, and don't give a fuck. So I have no problem with the progression of my young warriors out there putting in that work, do what they need.
But no, Case, you got a problem. You don't tell me you ain't got a problem with them. Don't tell me you don't have a problem with young brothers putting work in against each other.
It's like I said, they need to know where to put the work in. That's what I said.
Right, I totally agree.
Work in the right direction. I can't tell what direction put the work in, but they putting the work in is not in the right direction right now. But y'all are putting that work. And don't you got to commit them? Like Jay said, you know what I'm saying? You respect the shooter.
Not the one that got shot at, nigga. Not the one that got shot at, nigga. And see,
I'm sorry, man. You respect the shooter, man. He gonna come pop your ass.
And see, let me ask you this, man. Do you think the biggest fear of white folks is that them niggas will turn them guns on them?
Let me stop.
No. Talk your shit. I'm hiding the motherfucker. I want to hear this shit. Let's talk about this shit. I think that's the biggest fear that they have.
Tear to my eye, nigga.
Listen. I think the biggest fear that the motherfuckers have, I am going to repeat this again, is that niggas will turn them guns on they motherfucking ass. Like, what's up?
Hey.
Huh?
Hey, they'll bring a tear.
Just think about it. And see, this is what I say about black folks. I'm not trying to incite no violence or any of that crazy shit. Just think of all the gangs and all the niggas just got together as one all across this country in every fucking city and say, fuck this shit, we not having it no more. We taking everything back.
Shit, man. You talking about Armageddon.
Huh? You say this, so that's what I'm saying. So to prove a point, you think these motherfuckers will blow this bitch up, then to let us have it?
All the way up.
Grownmanishh, man. But yeah, though, man, I really think that's like some of their biggest fear, man. Like I used to think it was with the white man, of course, a nigga coming and ravaging that little white thing, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't necessarily it, man. I really think that they're afraid of black people getting in power, black people empowering themselves, black people finally waking up and, you know what I mean, taking care of their community first before any other community. Because I also had this discussion. We are only a group of motherfuckers that accept everybody willingly. Think about it. Think about this shit. Niggas is the only group of people that just accept anybody willingly. We don't give a fuck where you come from. You cool, nigga. You got the weed. You can come to the cookout. You get what I'm saying.
come empty-handed.
Yeah, exactly. If you meet certain standards, you understand what I'm saying? White folks think about that. They not think about this. White people not as accepting of black people. Puerto Rican not as accepting as black people. Not as accepting of black people. What you mean that's not true? Listen, man, I've known a lot of Latinos. They do not like black men messing with their women, bro.
That's their problem.
The fathers and shit, they don't like that shit. I'm talking about the older generation of.
Listen, that little mommy like this, I'll go fuck with you. Like I ain't here to like you anyway, motherfucker. You ain't here to like me.
No, I'm just talking about the cultural differences, bro. Listen to me, bro. We're quicker to accept the motherfucker than they are, bro. What you say?
I done grew up with a lot of Boniquas, yo.
I have two.
No problem.
I have two, and this is how I know. And listen, I have two, and that's how I know. Like that older generation of them, they really don't care too much for black people. Like mixing the races, they don't care for that. Mexicans, they don't care for mixing the races. Cubans, you know, they identify as being white, right? You know that, right? You didn't know that, did you, K's?
You said what?
You know Cubans identify as Caucasian, right?
They should.
Why?
Because they're the European Spaniards and shit that conquered a lot of that shit down there, Southern Florida area, all the Caribbeans. You know, that was them Spanish went down in the Brazilians. So yeah, I mean,
that's not Caucasian. That's Latino. Spaniard is Latino.
Just because they speak Spanish, man. Listen, them nipples pink, you gonna crack it. We gonna break down the whole motherfucker shit. Period. Goddamn to the DNA. Damn.
This nigga said if your nipples pink, you a cracker. This nigga wild as fuck. But no, man, the Spaniards weren't Caucasian. Yeah. But just think about this: if you go to Cuba, it's more niggas in Cuba than it is white folks. It's more people in Cuba that look like me and you.
Listen, man, you going by the propaganda out here and get not knowing the whole history, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, enlighten me.
Europeans came out here, they conquered a lot of shit. And like I said, they made us, they killed us to keep our culture. We had to die to keep our culture. Because that's the brainwashing process. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand how they brainwash motherfuckers, man.
I put it to you like this, man. Like I said, there's more niggas around the world than it is white folks. And Cubans believe, they really believe that they Caucasian.
You gotta understand. Cuban is because of what the government, the country is. You talk about just people that live there. It's still different shades of brown. It's many shades of brown. Many shades.
Yeah, yes. But I'm just saying, like Brazil.
And those ones that act like that, they just lost or confused. They don't know their history. That's all it is.
No, what it is, you know what I think it is, bro? I think that they feel they get further ahead by identifying as that.
Shit, I told you I'm a trans cracker. Shit, I can be a few dollars here and there. Shit, I publicly announced that shit a while ago. No secret. You know, I'm a blue-eyed, goddamn blonde-haired devil. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. You can't tell me different. Like I said, a grown man can sit up here and say he a bitch. I can say I'm a blue-eyed, blonde-haired devil. Now they got this bitch, this nigga on the cover of Sports Illustrated looking just like a hoe. You see that shit, right?
Who, Megan Thee Stallion?
Nah, not that bitch. The other bitch, that's a she.
I don't be paying attention to that shit, bro. I don't be paying attention to that shit.
I seen it because they did an interview on CBS News this morning. So that's why I caught the
man, bro, it seemed like they shined. It seemed like, bro, they shined the light on that. Like that's like really polarizing or something, bro.
Like I said before, if you're against repopulation of our existence, then you are an enemy of ours. Point blank, simple. You're an enemy of the human species. We are born to bred. We breeding bred. You know what I'm saying?
Soy your royal oats, nigga. Soy your royal oats, nigga.
Keep going. All this other bullshit is an enemy of our species, period. It's unnatural. I don't give a fuck what anyone got to say. How you gonna reproduce? Answer that question. You think a stalker's gonna come and drop you off something? Come on, man. How you gonna reproduce? You think if he gonna piss out a baby, which is gonna blow his whole fucking pieces up, or he gonna shit out a baby, which is gonna blow his whole backside out? How is he gonna give birth? Tell me.
There's no way humanly possible. It's no way humanly possible. And I hear people.
That's why I say they're enemy of our species.
What do you feel about these fucking? You could like to call them witch doctors and shit. all these plastic surgeons and shit, these surgeons that are actually on a quest to figure out how to how can a male actually give birth. This shit is actually real. They actually it's some doctors experiment trying to figure out a way to put the woman to put the woman's uterus or whatever the fuck it is, so a man inside of a man, so he can give birth to a child. I feel like this, man. We said this the last 2 episodes ago, and I'm gonna say it again, man. Y'all out here pretty much trying to play God. That's what you're doing. Like, I don't want you wake up. I don't want to be a man. I want to be a woman. Go get your shit snipped off. Now you got a fucking vagina. Like that's the craziest shit on God's green earth. I feel like we getting into a world where it's like we not gonna be able to decipher the difference between a man and a woman for real. I mean, I'm old school. I can tell who's a man and who's a woman, but it's really getting to that point. Have you seen some of these motherfuckers that got work done, bro?
Yo, G, welcome to the world of people with mental health issues. They say it's us. You see people with the mental health issues.
Now, I mean, like, you know what? You know what? That's an actual good point, though, Case, man. Do you think that is a mental health issue to have those thoughts of wanting to be the opposite sex? And go ahead. Huh?
Listen, anybody feel it natural not to repopulate has mental health issues.
Mm-hmm.
They should not own a gun. They should not be able to register to vote. Even though I don't care about that, they shouldn't be having none of the liberties because they'll have mental health issues. And it's right there as clear as day.
I ain't gonna take it that far to say they can't vote. I don't want to take it that far as to say that they can't vote and all that. I don't want to take it that far.
You have to.
I mean that's your opinion. That's your opinion. But I don't want to take it. I don't think it needs to be taken that far.
So you allow some. What you want to take that for? What you want to take?
This is my thing. This is my stance on that whole situation. You could do whatever the fuck you want. Listen. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but why should I have to? I don't have to be involved in that shit. I don't have to be around that shit. I don't have to partake in what you do, and I don't have to agree with you. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. If a motherfucker I feel the same way you do. For like I told you, that was a valid question. You can ask one of them.
Issues to carry a firearm?
No, I don't think nobody with mental health issues should carry a firearm. I was talking about the voting situation. I said I ain't gonna take it that far to where you could take simple rights away from. But like, hell yeah, I don't think people with mental health issues. I don't think people with mental health issues should have firearms.
Hold up, you would let somebody that's mentally unstable, mentally insane, or mentally sick, you allow them to make a decision on what goes on with everybody's situation that has decent sense, has common sense?
If they was diagnosed and they had a power of attorney to make those decisions with them, they should be able to go ahead and do that shit. You got to understand, Case, there's people with autism that vote. You didn't know that?
Autism.
That's a mental disability. That's a mental. Go ahead.
Autism is not mental. It's just they're not functioning properly, but they can think straight. They know they have consciousness of what's going on. I'm talking about that somebody clearly does not feel that repopulation of our species is insanity.
I mean, that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard to debate, though.
Cease to exist?
That's kind of hard to debate, bro. Like, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm about to drop the Zoom link in the chat on all of them, so people could call in. I'll be completely.
If Adam would have told Eve, "I'm not interested," unless y'all believe in this Adam and Eve thing. So if Adam would have told Eve, "I'm not interested," what y'all would have did?
Hey, I got all my people on Facebook, man. I got the Zoom link in the comment section. All you got to do is click on it, and we'll let you in if you want to call in and talk your 2 cents. I'm also going to do that over on Facebook, too. Shout us out to my boy, Darrell Cheney. Shouts out to everybody that's sharing tonight. You know what I mean? Shouts out to everybody that's in the building. I appreciate y'all. I got the link out. We're going to try something new to where you can call in. You can talk your shit to me and Kays if you got any questions about anything that we're talking about, or if you want to interject in on the conversation. The Zoom link is in the chat. Let's get back to it. But no, Kays, I can't. That's kind of a hard argument to argue with somebody, bro, because I agree with you, but I disagree with you. Like, simple rights. Like, I feel like this. Okay. All right. You do have a mental health issue if you feel like you don't need to reproduce, or the human nature doesn't take its course. You understand what I'm saying? Like it tend to do for us normal gentlemen. You get what I'm saying? So my whole thing with it is, if they mentally stable, bro, yeah, go ahead and vote. Like, far as the firearms, I do agree with you on that. I do not believe people that are mentally, you know what I mean, unstable, in which a lot of them tend to be mentally unstable, should be owning firearms. I don't think they should be owning firearms. So I agree with you on that point. But I mean, Case, man, that's why I said that would be a valid question for you to ask somebody. How do you feel?
You know why?
Why is that?
Because right now we got all this bullshit going on with all this fucking pedophilia, all this gay shit going on, and it's because they voted in motherfuckers to support that shit and suppress real men, suppressing the existence of our fucking race.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
That's why you want to get to the science of it. Look what's going on right now. You got this little kid, Nas 2X, with this pornographic video of a bunch of naked dudes just on some next shit, on some Fosse Boy shit. They trying to make that shit normal. They trying to normalize that
and let me guess the video that went viral. Let me guess the video that went viral. This is my thing with shit like that. Like, that's my only, like, they get mad when I say, why do y'all want to normalize this? Why is it, this is something that's not normal? This is something that used to be in the closet. Now people say we may talk about, wait.
Our race to end, period.
People say we may talk about this a lot, but I have to tell people the reason why I talk about this and the reason why we had these type of discussions, because I feel like this is detrimental, like, to our community. I feel like this is really taking men out of our community, and it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, I looked at I had a race and ethnicity class, and they was talking about the races, and they was talking about in the year 2040 or 2035 or something like that, that the black race is the mixed race is going to be the majority race, and blacks are going to be a minority. Because I don't think people.
No such thing as a mixed race.
Well, that's what they say. This was in this class, bro. It was mixed race, mixed ethnicities. That's what they called it.
No such thing. Lies. How could a miserable man be mixed? That doesn't make sense.
How could a what?
You can't mix black.
No, you can't
mix black.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
And
then I always, and that was another point I used to make. I say, you know, I'm like, you ever seen a black person and a white person make a baby? What color does that baby come out? They come out high yellow, bro. They come out light skinned. They still got, you could tell they got black in them. You could tell that them babies got black in them though, bro. Say it ain't so. You could tell them baby like.
I know a chick right now in Alabama is black as you, and she got a white father.
That's them genes, nigga.
Don't tell me, B.
No, that's them genes. This is what I'm telling you.
Exactly.
You could tell the child
and
is
the
black.
Gene is the dominant gene.
You could tell the child is black. And I was about to say,
The dominant gene.
I was about to say, every dude I know that guy has a mixed child. The baby's got curly hair, pretty black, jet black curly hair. They got the melanin in their pigmentation. You get what I'm saying? You could tell that they black. When two white folks make babies, like, there's no black whatsoever in that child. But when a black person, any race that we fuck with, bro, like, our genes dominate, and you could tell that that's a mixed child. If Kay said it isn't a such thing as a word, that isn't a such thing, a mixed child.
Nah,
but
it's made up, yo. It's no such thing.
So you feel like the slave owners? You're a quarter nigga, you're all nigga. You remember that shit, right?
No.
Huh?
Like I said, blacks dominant seed. You got dogs.
Yeah.
You got mixed dogs.
No.
You mixed with what?
What'd you say? My dog's not mixed.
With what?
My dog's not mixed. My dog's purebreds. Exactly. They purebreds. And you one thing about these purebreds, they genetics is strong as hell too. Like, you know,
check this out. If you stop that female from giving puppies, then guess what? She can't reproduce no more.
Yeah. Therefore, we talk about pets, nigga. We talking about pets, nigga. So you keep on trying to convince me.
No, we're talking about the existence of life.
Yeah. She can't reproduce no more if she get fixed, but that's a reality for her, shit. But I'm talking about, I get where you go. I get where you're going with that. I get where you're going with it.
Or animal thing. This is a life thing. When something chooses to stop reproducing, at that time, it consciously know it does not want to make his life cycle go on. They don't want to carry on his lineage. I've caught my plus reason, so
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Lineage.
So, force.
That's what you're saying.
Right, sure. So when you got these people now, these entities trying to normalize it's okay not to make you repopulate your race, there's something wrong.
I mean, but shit, man, they've been doing that for a while. I feel like that's been the mission all along, bro. You get what I mean? Instead of killing these niggas and locking them up, you know what, man? We gon' get them. What'd you say?
Make them cease to exist.
Exactly. And keep them from reproducing, bro. That's what they're gonna do. Damn, why is this not letting me pin this in the chat? What's going on with that? I think it's too long. I try to pin the Zoom chat in the comment section over here on YouTube, and it's not letting me do it for some reason, but that's all right though. But yeah, man, I really do think that is a big problem, and that's a big issue within our community. The non-reproduction. So, hold on one second. You know what I mean? Where we got all these Fosse boys, that's what you like to call them and shit, out here, and they not reproducing and putting back into our communities and shit. That's why, you know what I mean? If you look at our numbers, man, they starting to get lower and lower over the years, man, when they do these census reports, unless niggas just flat out not doing the census. But I mean, we are like, white people are a minority too. Let's not get it twisted. But we're becoming the lower minority because of this shit that's going on right now. Like this, did you see this much homosexuality in like the early? You didn't even hear about this much homosexuality, did you? 60s, 70s, 80s, 50s, 40s. You ain't hear about that much homosexuality, did you?
No.
That was some shit that wasn't even thought of. I think like people in some countries, they still kill motherfuckers for that shit. And it's no disrespect to nobody in the LGBTQ community.
Because they know they know that they are a threat to their culture and their existence of a species.
I mean, explain a little bit, Case.
That's just point blank how you cut it, man. How you gonna reproduce? If you don't like women,
and then you
how
know,
you gonna reproduce?
And then you want to know what's crazy though. This is what fucks me up though. When people like, what about gay girls and all these?
It's just more ladies for us. You know what I mean? But
yeah, exactly. And this is another thing that I said. They were like, well, what about people that participate where they got two women? It's two women and a guy. I'm like, guess what? That dude could get both of those women pregnant at the same time.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
3 men can't get each other pregnant on the island. 3 men can't do that shit. This brother can have kids with both of these women at the same motherfucking time. So you get what I'm saying? Like it's kind of, I don't agree with these girls out here that be all the way studded out with the bitches and shit like that. Like I don't agree with that shit. And deep down inside, if you always pay attention to that situation, one of those bras got a kid or done got fucked by a nigga before. If you always pay attention to that. Huh?
It's still nigga, that's why that dyke be whooping her ass. She done found out, said, damn, bitch, your pussy smell like nuts.
Yeah, pretty much. It just, you know, like
shit. Oh, bust that bitch.
Let's speak on that. Let's speak on that.
That's how niggas talk. You know what I'm saying? This how men talk. How we sit up there and slay bitches.
Say it with your chest.
Bust them in the ass.
Say it with your chest, little nigga.
Dick on them bitches and shit.
Hey, you know what fucking me up, bro? Man, you know what be fucking me up, bro? And I just be sitting there thinking about it. You know what fucks me up about that whole situation where women go out and they get these little dyke bitches like, why did you go get a bitch that's acting like she a nigga? What's up with that? Why are you going to get a female that's acting just like a nigga, but you say you don't like niggas, but this nigga got a strap on and all types of other shit? Like, that don't make sense to me. I feel like that's a mental illness type shit right there. You feel me? Oh, that's just who they is. Like, no, like this bitch.
I ain't gonna front. I smashed this little dyke bitch back in the day. She was cute though.
Everybody have before, and niggas be laughing. And they go try to listen.
Like, shit, I don't tell nobody.
Hell no.
Not nobody you know.
Hell no. And listen, you know what be funny as shit though? Those motherfuckers those be the ones that be having some good pussy too though, bruh. Some good ass pussy,
yo,
bro.
she didn't want to bring her bitch through. She like, I ain't let you fuck my girl. Like, fuck that. Why not? Nah, fuck that. She gonna find out. Like, find out what? That you a
That you
freak?
like get dick?
Shit.
Like that you like get dick? And, hey man, I like, bro. On the real though, man, I feel like a lot of them undercover do be getting dick though on the low though. The ones that be like studded out, but they look like a female still. I ain't talking about them bitches that all the way look like a man, got the titties taped out, like weird shit. Like nah, I'm talking about the bad one. I was arguing with a nigga one time. He like, man, you fucked a stud before? He was laughing at the shit. I'm like, nigga, you ain't never fucked no stud bitch before. The cute ones, not the ugly ones. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about the light skin one, got the fat ass underneath all them clothes. I'm like, some of them take them clothes off, nigga. They thick than a motherfucker, nigga. What you talking about?
Some untouched shit too.
What you say?
Too many niggas over there beating that shit. Niggas ain't thinking about beating that shit. That bitch sexy. Look behind that bullshit.
That's just like, man. That's just
Let me
like.
tell you something. Let young M.A. lose some weight.
She did lose some weight. You ain't seen her recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch thin up. But see, no, that bitch too like hardcore for me though, bro. She too hardcore for me. Like I don't know. What is she, Puerto Rican or is that bitch black? What is she, Puerto Rican?
I don't know. That bitch gets a dick for me. She catch me out there. I don't give a fuck.
And then what be tripping me out? They be talking about what be tripping me out though. Yo, this will be tripping me out. What be tripping me out is like when they be talking about pussy and shit, like they just know what the pussy feel like. And
like hearing them conversations for a bitch. I love when a woman talk about pussy.
No, I'm talking about like them stud bitches that be using the strap-ons and shit. They be talking about the pussy like they know what it feel like from a dick perspective. If you understand what I'm saying, like they know what it feel like to be inside of a bitch and what the pussy feel like.
Let me tell you them stud bitches. So they don't know nothing about a dick busting and still being straight hard. They just be hitting the bitch. Be like, I'm just gonna fuck your ass until my shit is soft. I can't eat nothing no more. I'm just keep pounding your ass. It's like, damn, daddy. Oh shit. I done paid like 4 times and found this, daddy.
Yeah.
Nah, bitch, fuck that.
Yep.
Tear your ass up to the sun come. I don't give a fuck. That's when you had that gin dick. When your shit just be heavy, hard. You like, well, you can't eat nothing no more. You like, fuck. They just like, fuck, you just horny. Just want to. See, niggas don't know about the conversations, boy.
Nigga, I know about them conversations. Hey, bro, let me tell you my drink of choice when I'm going to slay some shit. You already know what time it is, nigga. It's not the Henny. It's the 1738, nigga. I drink that shit, nigga. I be beating some pussy up 4-5 hours, nigga. For real. Niggas don't, like you say, niggas don't want to have those conversations. If any nigga that's watching right now, if you ever smashed out a thick, cute stud, tell me in the comment section. I would like to know your story, your stud story that you had before. Because every man, I feel like every man that had a stud encounter. That's the way I feel. Every guy done had a stud encounter, or they done had a cute ass stud friend that just said one day she want to try to get some dick and shit. Like, if you had that happen to you, let me know. You understand me? But I want to get back to the subject at hand. What'd you say?
That's some good pussy too.
Nigga, you reminiscing about that pussy, nigga. You reminiscing about that pussy.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about that bitch now. Cute little bitch.
So is she all gay? Is she still gay as fuck?
I believe.
Huh?
I haven't seen her in years. More than likely. I said more than likely.
But yeah, let's get back to the subject at hand. We drifted off into the pussy and all of that other shit though. Like ladies, I want to ask this simple question. Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with that. It's always cool to talk about the pussy. But I want to ask the ladies a simple question. Like, if you choose to be gay, why wouldn't you go get a bad bitch? Why you going to go get studded out nigga that look like Flavor Flav and shit with the extra big t-shirts and shit on and these fake ass chains and earrings and shit? Bitches waves be popping and shit.
I can tell you the answer to that.
Huh?
I can tell you the answer to that.
What is that? What is that?
Loyalty.
What makes you say loyalty? Because my whole argument with this is right here, bro. If you going to get something that look like a man, act like a man, tries to talk like a man, wears a fake dick and tries to fuck you like a man, why don't you just go get a man? What is the difference? Somebody gonna say it's the touch, it's the feel. I'm like, this bitch working out more than niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. I mean, if y'all could give me the answer to that, I would love to know the answer to it. And I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna say, "Oh, you can't help who you love." Like shit, fuck that. You can't help who you love. Fall in love with an ugly motherfucker. I don't hear a lot of y'all saying that.
Listen, this ain't got nothing to do with love. We talking about fucking.
I know. I don't know. Have you ever fucked a little ugly chick before, guys?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you done fucked a little ugly bitch before?
Why not?
Man, I don't think I did. I don't think I ever fucked a little ugly bitch, bro. I don't think I could, man, cause, man, it just seemed like the chicks in my hood and shit, the little ugly bitches in my hood, they was like really ugly bitches. Some of them would just be thick. You know what I mean? Niggas be like, she thick as fuck though,
You
man.
said how ugly as shit. You just said ugly bitch. You ain't said just like you can't come out. Well, damn.
You don't want to be caught in public with this
sometimes-
bitch. You don't even want the homies to know you smash.
Man, the homies know. Let me tell you something, B. You gotta set one for your man.
Oh, so you took
You know, been in a situation where your homie be like, yo,
we had this
my homie
conversation
got a friend, but
before.
she fucked up looking.
Take a one
I'm
for the
not fucking
team.
that bitch.
Take a one for the team. So you
I'm
took
fucking that bitch.
how many
Listen,
how many L's you took for the team?
Listen, man, they all look the same in the dark, yo. I don't give a fuck. You turn them lights out, everybody look the same.
Hey, that shit funny, man. Hey, I wonder if females be doing the same thing. Like, shit, girl, you gotta take one for
When
the
it
team.
comes to the ladies, yo, listen. When it comes to the ladies, a mouth is a mouth in the dark, nigga. Shit. And in the light, a mouth is a mouth, nigga.
All right, and you know what's crazy? All girls
Ladies.
always got the one ugly ass friend or the one
And the
uncomfortable
fat one.
built ass friend. Yeah, they always got one that's always trying to tag
I had
along and
homies-
shit.
Listen, let me tell you something, G. I got homies said that's the one I want. I don't want that little skinny pretty bitch. I want that.
He
that
said he
bitch
wanted the
right
ugly
there.
bitch
That
because he
bitch
knew
right
she
there
had
is
some
worth
good. He knew she had some good pussy and she was ready to get fucked by somebody
No.
freakier than a motherfucker.
Yeah, and he know that bitch ain't gonna rub the dick. He said little cute prissy bitches. They always screaming and hollering. He pull out some dick.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
motherfucker. He said, nah, you get that big ugly bitch. You pull out some stick on that bitch. She ready for it. I'm like, yeah, ain't running. Ain't no running.
I don't know, man. I ain't never really been into the real small ladies. Like the real petite. I have before, but I've never really been into them or like the real. It's nothing against y'all because all booties matter. The little booties, they do matter. The little bubble butts. Shouts out to the little bubble butts out there. But like the real like little women, I never been into them. I always been into hips, ass. You get what I'm saying?
Let me tell you
Thickness.
something, B.
Huh?
Let me tell you something. See, niggas used to go on tour. So sometimes you fucked up. They say the hotel maid come in. And she come in the room by mistake. Like, yo, mommy, come in. Next thing she smashing that shit. Didn't give a fuck what it was. You horny high, waking up. I don't know that bitch. You tear that shit up.
Say she done lost her job and everything. Huh? And they're fucking with your black ass.
No damn John said, tear that shit up.
Oh man, I can't think of those stories where I had like that to where I didn't fuck the cleaner. I didn't fuck the cleaning lady. Every hotel I done went to, and they be a nice hotel. They always got the goddamn heroin Jesse Lee working there or something. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't fucking.
Listen, niggas got stories, and I know niggas got their own war stories, yo. On the road, let me tell you, every time I'm on the road for extended time, I broke up with any chick I dusted. Listen, I'm going on the road. I don't even want you calling me. You might just leave me alone for the next few weeks, because I don't want to be bothered. I'm not here for work. I'm not fun. Anybody call me at night, see what I'm doing? Nope. Fuck that.
Right, where you at? What you doing? And this, that, and the third. Like I swear, like if I was an artist, and I like this is the thing, I always encourage artists about this and shit, man. And they be looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, don't have a girlfriend if you're gonna be an artist. I'm just being honest with you, especially if you got it, if you got the juice, and you know you going somewhere. Don't be in a relationship with a lady. I understand niggas be like, man, what about that bitch? That's how nigga that bitch gonna hate you. After you come off that road, you be gone for months at a time. All these groupie bitches, like I'm just telling you, it's gonna be too much temptation, man. Like I'm just being honest, man. Unless you got a chick that give you blessings, like, look, dude, I know you going on the road. Do what you gonna do. Just protect yourself, and remember, you got me at home. Unless you got one of those, bro. And that's a hit or miss. It's hard to find those. Huh? What you say?
It's the individual.
I don't know, man, because all I know, think about this.
I know how it was going to go out.
I know how it's gonna go. I knew how I would
already know
listen,
how it's
man.
gonna go.
Back when I was doing my thing and shit, bro. When I was rapping and shit, I couldn't be in no relationship with nobody. That would have been crazy. I would never have time for them. Like an artist that's like really into their shit, that's doing tours and in the studio. They don't have time or like that, and a lot of women cannot handle that. What you say?
And you niggas in the late 90s that see me touring with Mac, y'all any other groups, y'all already know how the DJ was getting down. Y'all seen it firsthand. I was not playing.
Oh no, man! All the little bitches fuck with the DJs, nigga. That's even at the clubs and shit. Bitches be on the DJs, man. I give y'all props. I fuck with y'all and shit, man.
Let me tell you something.
What's up?
I had this female in Georgia lifting my flight cases and carrying them for me in high heels and a mini skirt, and I didn't ask her to do it.
What?
You know how heavy them damn things is in the flight case?
Yeah. I know how heavy
Nigga
that
Mac
shit
was
is.
like, yo, you out of control. I was like, yo, man, I ain't even asked her.
That would have been. They don't have
She was gonna
have
When she got
time
to the
on like
hotel
that.
room, she already knew what she was gonna get. Coming there looking all sexy, like, yeah. So they gonna grab the turntables and carry them. Like, damn, baby, China, I got them.
Anthony Middlebrooks, what's up, brother? How you feeling, big dog? How you feeling, man? We just chilling on this lovely Friday. You already know what's going on. Me and K's over here getting high, talking shit. You know what I mean? Giving y'all the news, giving y'all updates on what's going on in the world and shit. You feel what I mean?
Go ahead, keep moving. I'm gonna go get my computer out the room.
You say what? He say he about to go get his computer. He say he about to go get his computer and shit though. But yeah, ladies, man, tell me y'all story. Like, what makes y'all go fuck with a stud that looks and act just like a nigga? I want to hear y'all response. Anthony Middlebrooks, if you on Facebook, my brother, I left a link in the description. You can click on and you can join in and you can talk with us. You know what I mean? K's, he being the moderator right now. You feel what I mean? So he'll let me know who come in and we'll let them in and talk their shit though. But we pretty much was having a discussion about have you ever fucked a stud before? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to know niggas stud stories and shit though. And I ain't talking about fucking the butchy, ugly ass stud. I'm talking about the cute studs and shit. You feel what I mean? It's a lot of niggas that be out here fronting like they ain't never hit a stud before, bro. I didn't hit a stud before. K's did hit a stud before. And we also had another question about, have you ever took a L? Have you ever took one for the team? Have you ever took one for the team? Have you ever took one for the team? Have you ever took the big girl, the uncomfortable girl? Have you ever took the ugly duckling that came to the party with the rest of the bitches and shit? You get what I'm saying? Have you ever took that one off into the cut? You say, why not? I'm good. Hey, my niggas say they got the best head, though. You say they got the best head, nigga. What'd you say?
They do got some good head game. Get some money from, get some good head.
Nigga, see, nigga, you'd have took a lot of... You'd have took a lot of L's for the team, my CKs. Like, fuck it, I'd do it. The nastiest nigga in the room. Nastiest nigga in the room, put your goddamn...
Listen,
go ahead.
My niggas in the crib talking shit. I'm like, oh, she the one driving. Okay. She the one with the money, as she driving.
And you know what's funny? The ones with the money be the ugly ones and the big ones. Not all the time. Not all the time, but the big ones and the ugly ones is always the ones that got the money in the situation, bro. I swear to God. That's why I just laughed when you said that shit. You was like, oh, she the one that's driving. Say this nigga over here slobbing over his bitch. Like, bro, I can name, well, you know what? It was one situation where I took one for the team. But I didn't end up fucking the bitch though, Kaz. You wanted me to tell you the goofy shit that I did. I was so fucked up, bro. I didn't went up to, I forget where we was at, my dude's spot or something like that. This bitch took me up to some room, bro. But I was so fucking drunk, I fell asleep. Like, I fell asleep and my dick was in the bitch mouth. That's how fucked up I was, Kaz. Killer, you still there?
Shit.
Huh?
Sound like he was in a great state of mind of me. Shit.
Man, I fell asleep. No, I'm talking about, no, I wake up the next morning. She was like, you just fell asleep. She was like, your shit was hard. Then it just got soft as fuck in my mouth. She's like, next thing I know, you was snoring and shit. Cause I remember, you know what? I remember it, bro. And the bitch would like, she was thick, but she wasn't like the cutest thing and shit, man. And I'm just like,
She like that shit so cute.
huh? What'd you say?
But she remember having a dick in her mouth.
No, bro. This how fucked up I was. I was so fucked up. It was one of the.
This how fucked up I was.
Yo, you gotta cut it down, Cage. You gotta cut me down in the background.
I'm
You gotta cut it down, Cage. You gotta cut me down in the background.
No, I'm about to. Hold on, give me a second.
But no, bro.
My bad.
I was so fucking fucked up. I still hear the.
How's sound?
I was so fucking.
I still hear the feedback.
I still hear the feedback.
That's impossible, man. I turned them
Yeah, I just did. Okay, there it go. You said I hit the next morning. No, I didn't actually hit the next morning, bro. Like I looked at it, and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? That's what it was. One of those situations. I didn't even realize where I was at. My nigga laughing and shit. I'm like, damn, I hear that feedback bad, Case.
What feedback?
Like you watching me somewhere else. Or you got me playing through something else.
Cut that feed off.
Nah, I still hear that shit, bro. But no, I didn't hit that shit the next morning, my nigga. I don't hear it no more.
Oh, that's what it is.
No, there you go. There you go.
No, I got it.
But no, I ain't hit that shit the next morning. I looked at that bitch, bro. I looked at that bitch and I was just like, man, what the fuck was I doing? And then my niggas was laughing because like this, it was, I was so fucked up. My pants was still down to my ankles. And I was asleep. You get what I'm saying? And I guess the bitch didn't put the cover on me and shit, and it just snuggled up next to me. And I woke up the next morning and shit, and I felt the down beat. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this shit, right? Like, I'm like, oh shit. I get up. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, what's up, sleepyhead? She's like, you fell asleep on me last night. I'm like, I don't even know your name. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. How did we even end up here? She was like, everybody else just went off to their rooms doing their thing, and I figured me and you was just left, so we just go to the room that was left. I'm like,
look your dick right up out. You're supposed to see what your dick about.
a nigga. So I asked her. I proceeded to ask her. I'm like, so what the fuck happened last night? She was like, don't worry, you fell asleep. I was like, you fell asleep. I'm like, so why is my pants down on my ankles? She was like, because we kind of got started. And I'm like, so what you mean we kind of got started? She was like, you had your dick in my mouth and you fell asleep on me. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I'm like, what, man? I go out the room and shit, man. I go wash my hands and shit, whatever, man. I'm talking to my dude and shit because he coming out the other room and shit. He was like, bruh. He's like, we was peeping in the room to see what was going on and shit because we couldn't believe that you went in the room with the bitch because you was dogging her the whole fucking night. And I'm like, nigga, I don't remember what happened after the last 3 shots that we did, bro. All I remember is everybody disappearing. I was sitting on the couch because the world was spinning. Because you know when you get drunk, the world be spinning like a motherfucker. Shit just be spinning every goddamn where. I was fucked up. That's how fucked up I was. That's why I don't drink and get fucked up like that no more. But this bitch done got me to go upstairs with her. I go up there with her and I falls to sleep on her. That was the L that I took for the team. She had a nice little body on her, but the face wasn't there. The bitch looked like a farmer or a goddamn trucker or something. I couldn't believe that shit, though. And I'm looking at these niggas like, bro, don't ever put me in the presence of nothing that looked like this ever again. Ever again. Now, some of you nasty niggas, y'all would have woke up, seen that ass, and got to hitting that. You said
same in the dark.
She dosed me. I don't give a fuck what the bitch did, man. She dosed me, whatever. Like, nigga, I got up out of that bed so goddamn fast. That was fun here. Hey, man, let me tell y'all a story, Case, man. Have I ever told you the story about why I don't have roommates and why I don't live with people anymore?
No.
Listen, last time I had a roommate, let me tell you about this nigga, man. I was working this job and shit. This was out in Elyria, Ohio. I was working this job to where I would go in at 5 in the evening and I wouldn't get off till 5 in the morning. I did that shit 6 days a week and shit, though. And I had this dude that I knew and shit, man. He was cool and shit. The girl had put him out, whatever. Got to cheating with some old ass dude and she left him. I mean, he left her. and he needed somewhere to stay. And I'm just like, shit, nigga, if you could pay half of the rent, you come here and stay, my nigga, whatever the case may be. You'd be cool. You know what I mean? This was me and old girl had broke up. The one thing that you told me, I fucked up on the rich girl. You remember her that I was telling you about? And you like, nigga, you stupid.
Oh, the money you fucked up.
But anyway, this is the spot that I'm still in the spot though. But me and her broke up and shit. This nigga staying with me and shit though, bro. I swear, anybody that know me, man, know I wear a size 9.5, right? Why this nigga was trying to squeeze his big ass size 13s in my 9.5s? Nigga was wearing my clothes, all types of goofy shit. Like, he just was like very disrespectful when it come down to respecting people's boundaries and shit, right? So, what you say?
What, 9.5?
9.5, bruh. Whatever, my nigga. But he was very disrespectful, because, like, you know, when you rooming with somebody, people got boundaries. Like, you don't go in niggas' rooms. You don't be doing all this other shit and shit, right? So I goes to work and shit, right? And I guess this nigga know where I put my weed at in my room, because I done blew with the nigga in there and shit. I goes to work. I get off at 5 in the morning and shit, right? I go up there to go get my weed. Weed ain't up there. So I'm like, man, what the fuck I'm thinking? You know how you go recheck some shit to make sure you ain't did no goofy shit or put it somewhere you normally don't put it at. But I'm like, nah, man, I know I'm not tripping. I wouldn't hire nothing before I went to work this night. But I get off, long story short, 5 o'clock in the morning. Weed ain't there in my little spot that I keep it. I goes upstairs in my room. This nigga is in my bed case. Now listen, not only is he in my bed, this nigga got some big, well-looking ass bitch. I'm talking about this bitch leg was bigger than my body, bruh. On my sheets, asshole naked, early as fuck in the morning. So I walk in, I walk back out, I go halfway down the stairs, and I'm just like, no, hell no, this is my motherfucking house. I'm like, hey man, what you doing? I'm like, bro, y'all gotta get the fuck up out of here, bro. Get up out my room, bruh. He was like, oh shit. She was like, I thought you said this was your room. I'm like, no, this ain't this nigga room. Get the fuck out of my room. Fuck is y'all even doing in here? I don't know you all like that, sweetheart. Like, but nah, man, I just got off work, my wig on. This nigga in my robe, in my room laying down. Like, nah, man, come on, man. I'm like, y'all gotta get the fuck up out of here. So she get up, she mad, she cuss that nigga out. She cuss him the fuck out. She like, you old corny ass, broke ass nigga, blah, blah, blah. You in this nigga's room and blah, blah, blah. She going off on this nigga. It's 5 something in the morning. I'm sitting down.
Oh, the bitch in your bed, nigga, you get your dicks up?
Man, hell no, that bitch was, I was not interested at her at all, bro. Like, she had to get the fuck out of my house. He had to get the fuck out of my house after this. No. Downstairs and shit. So she leave out. He like, yo, why you front on me like that, dog? I'm like, front on you? I'm like, nigga, you are in my bed, asshole naked with a bitch I know nothing about. I never seen this bitch. She almost big as my bed, and you just laying here, bruh. Like, nah, get the fuck up out of here. They got the porn playing on my projector on the wall and shit up there. He was just having a good time in my room, Case. He's having a good time in my room.
That nigga.
But see, I told him, I'm like, it would have been some real nigga shit if you would have just called me and asked me, like, bro, can I use your room tonight? And this, that, and the third. And I would have, like, nah, I would have told him, nah, you can't be in my bed. I'm Gucci on that shit, my nigga. But my nigga, my main thing was the weed. I'm like, where the fuck is my weed at? He was like, oh, man, I couldn't get in contact with nobody. I figured it was okay. I would replace it. This is what he said. I got you, though. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, you got me right now? He like, yeah, I can get you some. I'm like, bro, I'm like, you see what time it is? He's like, yeah, it's 5 o'clock. I'm like, who the fuck you know up at 5 o'clock in the morning? About to sell you some weed, my nigga. Tell me that. Who you know? I'm like, you know what? I don't even want it, my nigga. Just get the fuck up out of here. Do whatever you're going to do. He's like, it's 5. So I'm like, nigga, you should have thought about that before you took my weed and you got this big humpback whale laying in my bed with you. Y'all in here mating, doing whatever the fuck y'all doing in my room. I got to burn my sheets. And you got my robe on. I couldn't get over that. You remember the what you say?
Yeah, they're all out, pimp.
No, listen, bro. You remember the thick white polo robes and shit? I had a couple of them motherfuckers. That nigga had my shit on walking around my house like he was just big boying around there. You know what I mean? This back in the day, the TV on the wall and shit. That nigga.
Can't be mad at that nigga.
What you mean? Can't be mad at him? Like I told him, like the front should have been different though. What you mean? What you say?
You ain't do it to me. I can't be mad at that nigga.
What if your nigga did do you like that?
Do what?
What if a nigga did do some shit like that? You come home, one of your niggas you let stay there, or he just kicking it for a day or two, whatever, and you come home, this nigga in your room, he done fucked the bitch all in your bed and shit. She snoring, just big nasty bitch all in your bed and shit.
Oh no, that big bitch. I'll be like, yo, you big bitch, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. Bitch,
Oh, now you ain't go get no head now, huh?
I might have been like, damn. I mean, since you just laid in my bed, you mind sucking my dick? What? Get the fuck out my bed. The only bitch be in my bed sucking my dick. Fuck this nigga.
What you gonna say to your nigga though, man?
I tell nigga, yo, man, what's up with this nasty bitch wanna suck my dick, man? Get this, you and this bitch the fuck up out of my room.
I'm talking about, I feel like Anthony Middlebrooks. You could have fucked the bitch on the floor, made a pallet or something. The fuck is you getting in my bed for where I lay my head at, bro?
It was dead, nigga.
Fuck out of here. I ain't with that shit, nigga. This ain't Motel 8, nigga. Fuck out of here. I literally got rid of my sheets and threw them away. I wasn't keeping those sheets, my nigga. I don't know what the fuck. And then you got your big nasty ass feet in my. I caught this nigga in my shoes one day, and when I say this nigga feet, I'm one of those niggas, man. I don't know if y'all be following me on Facebook, and I had really put this post up. Don't ever in your motherfucking life come to my house and take your socks and shoes off. That shit is the nastiest shit on God.
You don't like people taking their shoes off in your crib?
I said socks and shoes. Socks and shoes.
I mean, come in my crib, you gotta take your shoes off. Leave them at the door.
Socks too?
Nah, you keep your socks on.
Nah, I'm talking about, you ever see a nigga come over your house and shit ain't got no socks on and just slip his feet out of his stinking ass shoes and walk through your house? Like, nah. I'm not with that. I'm one of them niggas, bro. Like, I don't like fucked up ass feet, smelly feet, and all that goofy ass shit. I done seen niggas who got socks that still as fuck. Like, I'm good on that shit. What?
You got some nasty ass motherfuckers.
No, bro. It was bad. Listen, there's this one nigga I know. I ain't gonna put that nigga name out there, bro.
In my crib, they sneakers I never wore outside.
Listen, man, this nigga, bro. He came over my house. I don't put names out here on there, but this nigga came over my house one time, and he took his motherfucking shoes off, bro. And the stench that hit my nose made me sick to my stomach instantly. I told that nigga, I'm like, listen, man. I'm like, first off, put your motherfucking shoes back on. I'm like, second off, my nigga, I'm like, bro, listen, man, my tub in there, you want to wash your feet, go ahead, my nigga, do something, because that shit bad, my nigga. Don't ever take your shoes off in my house again.
Hey, did it leave footprints?
Huh? No, hell no, because I stopped him at the door, like, instantly when the nigga took his shoes off, it was just a stench. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, I know that ain't your feet. That's what I said. I ain't no nigga that's just gonna hide it and talk behind the nigga back and shit like that. I'm like, bro, I know that ain't your feet. He like, well, I'm like, that shit ain't funny, that smell, my nigga. I'm like, that shit ain't funny. You need to go wash your fucking feet or put your goddamn shoes on, my nigga. Like, it smells so bad it was coming through the shoe. I'm like, nah, man, like, that's disrespectful, man. Like, you don't go to nobody's house and you know you got some fucked up ass feet and take your socks and shoes off. What?
How you gonna leave the house like that? Yeah.
Man, that shit nasty, man. Niggas be putting on crunchy ass socks and shit. I'm talking about the motherfuckers be so hard they make noises off the wall when you throw them and shit. Just nasty motherfuckers. Like, I don't understand that shit. And pretty much what I was saying, this nigga had some badass feet, bro. Like, this nigga feet looked like bear claws. His shit was so fucked up. And he squares his big ass feet in my red and black 12s that I had back then when they came back out the flu games. You know I wanted to shoot this nigga. I was so fucking mad. That's how mad I was. I wanted to shoot, not fight. Not slap this nigga like what I normally would do. I wanted to shoot this nigga over him putting his stinking ass, nasty ass motherfucking feet in my goddamn shoes. Like, I don't understand you niggas. If you know you got a hygiene problem with your feet, even some of y'all ladies and shit, you understand what I'm saying? I know some bitches, bro. When I used to work back in the day in them factories, I get off work, go over, bitch, how she take them work boots off. It smell like a swamp around that motherfucker. And I'm like, bitch, I know if your feet smell like that, your pussy smell like that. I got to get up out of here. You know what I mean? Like, shit, man. You said Lord have mercy. Yeah, bro, you be surprised some of the goofy shit that you run into, my nigga. Stu, what's happening? Stu Harkness, what's happening? Anthony Middlebrooks. But Stu, you know what I'm talking about, man. You seen these crunchy feet ass niggas, man. I was just saying, man, you never come over nobody's house and take your socks and your shoes off. You know, you athletes feet having motherfuckers and shit. I need to go get some powder and shit for y'all. Shit is quit making niggas' houses smell like Fritos and shit. Shit bad, man. That ain't good, man. And then you know what? I don't understand how a nigga like that getting some pussy, bruh. Because I mean, I got to think about this, man. I know if that smell hit me, if he was going to see a bitch and he took his shoes off at that bitch house and that smell hit her vagina would shut down, my nigga. The pussy would shut down. Like all the way, like, nigga, I'm good, nigga. This nigga, I know if his feet smell like that, the nigga balls stank. You feel me? But man, we about to stop joking around about this shit though. We went off to some other shit. Let's get into the goddamn smoke break. K's, of course. You gotta let everybody know what the weed sponsors is tonight.
I don't know what this shit is, but it's some funk.
Oh, that's one of your master mixes.
Nah.
Huh?
I got some niggas, they don't put a name on it. They just put a price on it.
You say what?
I got niggas out here, they don't put a name on the weed. They just put a price on it. That's good enough for me.
I'm over here. You know I'm still on this Backpack Boys over here. But yeah, man, we'll be right back. Today's smoke break song is Crypto Divine. I forgot what it is. Overdue. Crypto Divine Overdue. Make sure y'all go check him out on YouTube. Crypto Divine Topic. And make sure y'all stick around for the end, man, because I got something else that I'm gonna play at the end. Chris Crown, Highest Hill or Case, do we got the new shit out? The new video out? Do we got that out yet?
What happened?
Chris Crown, do we got that new video all the way out yet, nigga?
Which video?
The one that you just posted on Facebook like 2 weeks ago. I can't think of the name of the song.
Hey,
the nigga was singing into this shit. He was getting his Drake on.
Nightmares or Demons, something like that.
It was something like that. But let's get off into the smoke break. Crypto Divine, Overdue. We'll be right back, y'all. Grownmanishh. But of course, we always got fucking commercials, though. Wow, every time we go to the smoke break, it's a goddamn commercial. Some goofy shit, too.
Fuck you doing?
But we'll be right back, y'all.
Niggas keep telling me I'm overdue. I be in the studio, it's up in the crib. X tried to hit me, bitch, I'm over you. I just hit decline cause I know what it is. Motherfuckers watching, trying to see how you move. Cops keep killing, they don't want us to live. Got a bad feeling, I don't know what to do. But that just go away each time I look at my kid. I just went and copped it, ayy. I'ma smoke it to the face. I'ma drink away my pain. I'ma do that shit in vain. Too wild up with the futile stuff. I be too dialed up. What you call that? I just need room for the peace. Trying to stay sharp with the key, but I fall flat. I've been over exaggerating my senses. I've been running through women with no commitment. I've been going against all my mama's wishes. No, I cannot be shackled to one religion. I'm something different, distant, misfit, misinterpreted visions lurking. Search my grasp for the hidden serpents, cleansing, trying to get it perfect. I never trust a nigga and that's in perpetuity. Refusing to be bothered with the typical foolery. Don't bring it to my eye if it ain't got shit to do with me. And if you feeling froggy, just take a sip of brewing tea. My mind is full of fine minutia. I might just try to find Medusa. Invited to the Kama Sutra. Inside is screaming hallelujah. Niggas keep telling me I'm overdue. I be in the studio, it's up in the crib. X tried to hit me, bitch, I'm over you. I just hit decline cause I know what it is. Motherfuckers watching, trying to see how you move. Cops keep killing, they don't want us to live. Got a bad feeling, I don't know what to do. But that just go away each time I look at my kid. Got my little man that my boy, that my baby. I be goddamn if his mom drive me crazy. She just want some time, I'm like, sorry, I'm faded. Blowing up my line, I'm like, nah, we ain't dating. It's all love though, I've been finding some patience. Blind in my cravings, drown out the noises, they sound like cicadas. Took a lot of hits, but I vibe with the cadence. Had to free my mind, hell no, I ain't caged in. I've been awakened, and if my niggas need me, all they do is say when. I never change for $1, that don't make sense. I'm going vegan, but I'm bringing home the bacon. Yeah, I need cheese, that's what I'm on. Like my pockets on calzone. Need that paper trail mile long. Stack it up, then let it pile on. Stack it up, then let it pile on. Stack it up, then let it pile. Let it pile. Let it pile. Let it pile.
Yo, it's your boy Luxury, most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Ease and Dick to yo bitch, BKA Mr. Chevy Wood, wherever it's good. And I'm in the building with my favorite motherfucking DJ motherfucking K's. And y'all just heard Crypto Divine. You get what I'm saying? Overdue. Make sure y'all go check him out on YouTube. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live with some of this ism that me and Killer K's be spilling on the regular. You understand what I'm saying? See, y'all got to understand these conversations that we having on here be the censored version of the conversations that me and this nigga be having. You understand me? Killer, you still there, bruh?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Man, this nigga be having them Judge Joe Brown, Kwame Brown type of conversations, them grown man conversations that y'all niggas know nothing about. That's why we call this shit Grownmanishh. You understand what I'm saying? We talk about bitches, we talk about pimping, and we talk about motherfucking money. Ain't nothing else in life that matter, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Cadillac dreams, Rolls Royce thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? That's the quote for the day, my nigga. But let's get back into this whole little situation that we was talking about before at hand. My niggas that's in the comments section, I pinned the motherfucking link to the chat up in, let me move this out the way, up in the comments section so you can come in and tell us your stories about studs and taking the L for the team. How many of y'all niggas took a L for the team? How many of y'all had the Mount of Walrus one time for the players? You understand what I'm saying? How many of y'all had the muff dive and some how can I say it, some soggy, sweaty ass pussy one time? I want to hear your story. I want to hear the nastiness. I want to hear about how you stuck your dick in the crack of the ground for your niggas one time. K's told his little story and shit. Yeah, you remember the story you was telling me, K's, about, man? You remember you telling me your big girl story one time, bro?
Which one? The super heavyweight?
Yeah, the one where you said you was playing WWE with the bitch, you was power bombing her and shit, Vader bombing her and shit.
Oh, no, I wasn't throwing that big bitch like that. That bitch, I wouldn't take one for the team. It was just shit. I knew she was big. I didn't know she was that big.
Bad, you remember
While you drive down the street, you just happen to max somebody at the red light.
Hey, let's be careful about the big girls, though. Let's be careful about talking about the big girls, because you remember last time they was Bogart me and shit. They was proving they point to a player. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want them Bogarting us and shit, talking shit like we discriminated against the big girls. We love all girls.
Yes, girls.
What you say? Yeah, I like a healthy, cornbread. You know, arms feel like titties and shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
A lot of titties.
Huh?
A lot of titties. A lot of titties.
That's what's up, man. But yeah, man, once again, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button and notification bell one time for a play and shit. This nigga K's be having me going and shit, though. But like, man, pretty much I was listening to you, listening to Judge Joe Brown earlier today. What he was pretty much talking about enlightening the people on what Judge Joe Brown was just blessing. Just blessing the world with. Every time Judge Joe Brown speak, I feel like it's a blessing. He one of them old school dudes that tell it how it is and how it's supposed to be told. That's the problem with you motherfuckers. Y'all want everything sugar coated. Y'all don't want nobody to tell the truth. Y'all don't like the way people talk. That ain't how men operate. A man don't give a fuck about how the fuck you talk.
What the fuck y'all say?
Exactly. Say it how you say it with your chest, nigga, and mean what you say.
Yeah, get it the fuck out, nigga.
That's the old school way. That's why I respect it. You know what? When people do shit like that, those the people that you tend to pay attention to. You understand me? Think about it. A motherfucker that's sugarcoating and beating around the bush, your Mark Lamont Hills of the world, your Don Lemons of the world, your Roland Martins of the world, even though that fat cupcake eating motherfucker, he lightweight getting to speaking his mind though. So I don't be too upset with him here lately because he kind of showing his nigga side a little bit. He ain't acting like a bitch. You understand me? Or with all that feminine shit with the hands. Like, yeah, we gonna call they ass. What man does that? Marvin Odom, what's happening? Thanks for the share, big dog. Always appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that come through and support us, man. I always tell y'all that in the middle of the show because, like, man, without y'all, like, man, I swear, man, it wouldn't even be no motivation to do it other than me, you know, having shit on my mind to speak to my people. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's another thing. But speaking to my people, we about to talk about the money a little bit, Case. Let them know what's going on with the coin market cap. And your ass, nigga, you don't even be sharing your screen no more. You be on you bullshit. You got too much shit going on over there. Smoke City Radio too. Make sure y'all go check that out. DJ Strong Arm had a good show earlier today. Case had a good show earlier today. I encourage y'all to go over there if y'all want to tune in to commercial free music. Go over, download the Mixlr app. It's absolutely free. Go to Smoke City Radio, hit the follow button. It will notify you every time that they go live, whatever show that we have, whether it's the America's Most Unwanted show featuring me, you know what I mean, and my homie DJ K's. You get what I'm saying? Running the show over there, doing this thing. Huh?
I can't share the screen because you got it locked, nigga. That's why I can't share it.
Oh, well, let me put you back over here so I can share your screen. 1T. Let me go on over here so you can share your screen. Go to advanced sharing. Multiple. There you go. You should be able to share now. But yeah, if you interested in commercial free music, if you tired of hearing ads and all that shit, if you want to hear old school music, you want to hear house music, you want to hear hip hop, you want to hear hardcore rap, you want to hear rap, anything. I don't think we play rock and roll over there, do we, K's?
I do if I feel like it. I play rock songs.
You see, there you go. We got all genres over there.
Hendrix,
huh?
Zeppelin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, we got all genres over there. So if you're interested in commercial free music, once again, go over, get the Mixlr app, download, go to Smoke City Radio, follow Smoke City Radio. Whenever we have live shows over there, we'll notify you when we go live. So yeah, man, I was listening earlier today. I'm telling y'all know what y'all missing out. It's an experience to be over there listening to those dudes live over there. So make sure y'all go check that out. And I encourage y'all to go check out the interview that we did with DJ Master T on Tuesday. It was a real dope interview. The brother showed us his collection that he had over there. He showed us his plaques. He talked about his life. He walked us down his journey through his journey in the industry with the people that he worked with, the things that he experienced. I feel like it was a real dope, constructive conversation. You know what I mean? Big shouts out to that brother. I encourage y'all to go follow him on all social media platforms. DJ Master T is spelled T-E-E, not just one T. And y'all go follow that brother. Y'all show him love. Y'all show him support. And support anything that he's doing over there. They got the Master Lab coming out, him and AD, DJ AD. I encourage y'all to look into that and support that as well. What was you about to say, Case?
No, I wasn't saying anything.
Oh no, I was just doing my little advertisement. You get what I'm saying? For everybody, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely encourage y'all to go check that interview out. It was about, what was that, like a 3-hour interview, Case? 3-hour interview. We actually got to dive into his mind. We actually got to walk, you know what I mean, through certain moments, key moments throughout his career and stuff. And it was pretty dope, man. I learned a lot from the brother. I got to actually learn who he was. So that was good. I encourage y'all to check that out. Huh?
Definitely got more interviews to come, yo. With
yeah, of course, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about.
DJs and maybe even some special recording artists. Who knows? I might land somebody big. I'm working. Yeah,
and see, that's the thing. And I wanted to say to y'all, we diversifying a little bit more. I'm about to start making it more, you know what I mean, audience friendly show to where y'all can call in, y'all can talk y'all shit to us. But see, when y'all call in and y'all talk shit, because I actually been having this conversation, me and K's both, we ain't gonna tone it down. We never gonna tone nothing down or water nothing down. let's not mistake shit, but you know what I mean. Just certain shit. We about to make it more about artists. We about to make it, huh?
You keep saying we for nigga, I ain't French. I use them vowels, nigga, like you.
Yeah, but we pretty much diversifying the show a little bit to where we gonna have people on a little bit more, talk with them, have guests come on, they share their ideas and opinions, whether it be the political atmosphere that's going on or just bullshit that me and K's be talking about sometime. You feel what I mean? But even though a lot of shit that we talk about ain't bullshit, because we talk about the money most of the time. But I'm about to get K's up on the screen for the coin market cap, and we
I'm gonna start teaching these niggas some real Ebonics. See if y'all can keep up.
and I'm gonna let K's go.
We're talking that we shit. I'm gonna give him a vowel. You start using the vowel I, nigga. Say it.
Who you talking to?
You just say the word the I. Just say it. The vowel I.
Oh no, ain't no I in team.
That's all right though. ME motherfucker. Shit.
Ain't no I in team, nigga.
Yeah, but it's an ME motherfucker, right?
You say what?
It's an ME, right?
Yeah, it is. Hold on, wait. I'm trying to wait, K's. I'm trying to figure out why you're not on the screen all the way. Hold on 1 second, bro. Or is it me?
It's you, nigga.
Okay. So why won't it let me?
Bullshit, nigga.
No, I'm not bullshitting. I'm trying to figure out why I can't make the screen bigger. It's not letting me make the screen bigger for some reason. Okay, there we go. No, that's not where we go.
Boom, 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 boom. Shit, there's a lot of money in that motherfucker.
What the fuck? It should be on the viewer's view, which it is. All right, there we go. Now share your screen, K's, and see what happens.
I didn't share it. I thought I had to share it already.
No, I stopped it.
Oh, share stop.
There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and pull K's over here so we can talk. What you say you gonna teach these niggas Ebonics?
Yeah, in the future they're gonna pick up a little bit at a time. Quiet language, you know what I mean?
This nigga crazy.
This nigga talking this French, talking about we, nigga. That's why I say use the word I, the vowel. Just say I.
Let's go.
Black motherfucker. Shopping around. Wow. Halo's on sale. Look at that. Get 100,000 for $500. What a deal.
Move myself out the way so y'all can check it out.
What a deal. I'm looking at this. They said it's supposed to be some kind of stable coin dealing with the U.S. currency. There's XDC. I still haven't put my hands on it. But it's sitting at 7 cents, which is not bad. When they was talking about it, was at 10 cents. So that's a good buy right there if it's true. Wow, it's another good buy. This is a true.
What, that's synthetic?
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I bought it back, got it a lot higher than that. Helium, wow, $11. Can't beat that, especially you miners out there.
What is that internet computer on?
Good question. Sushi! Released on Coinbase USA. I'm sorry, not Coinbase USA. It's already been on Coinbase. This has been on Binance USA. This just popped up on the ticker now. Sushi! Good price to get some sushi.
Okay.
Oh, E&J at $1.30. I caught this at 5 cents. What a bargain. Decentralized, another 5 cent coin at 70 cents. Up 17% past 7 days, 13% past 24 hours. You can't, I tell you, man. It's some coins. You can get this on Coinbase, man. What else out here is looking good? BitTorrent. You can get 100,000 for $200. Never know. Never know. I won't go. Elron Gold is under $80. Listen, G. They say you should have at least a few in your possession. I got a few of them. You know
Okay. Now that graph, they was giving it away for free on Coinbase. You can get you.
Yeah, I caught a graph at a good price. I'm sitting on a little stash graph at 54 cents. Not bad. got a ways to go. It's down for the past 7 days, 4 cents. So that's a good sell. Right?
Where is Stellar at? Is Stellar still under 25 cents?
Nah, Stella should have went over a quarter, I believe. Amp, another one that's on Coinbase at 5 cents.
My Polygon Matic that went
These
all the way down.
72.
Oh,
I'm saying you get a dividend on that. Stakes itself, pays off.
I got some Tezos.
Shitcoin, that right now, this shitcoin, you can get $1 million for $64 of this shitcoin. A lot of money in there. A lot of book. They brought their supply down. That's just a fucking trillion. 394 trillion. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, trillion. 394 trillion. Wow.
Okay. And you know what? Check out the let's check out Stellar and then let's go over
Pancake.
look at that pancake. That pancake. But yeah, check out Stellar real quick and go to that Safe Moon bullshit so I can prove a point. Cause they say they supposed to be burning Safe Moon as
Another good one. V-Chain, good sell right there. ICP, $35.
so it went back down.
No, actually, it was at $28. I was waiting for it to go to 25 to bounce back up, so I didn't grab it.
No, I'm talking about like a couple of weeks ago. It went back up to like $40.
Yeah. And then it dropped down. I said, good, I bought some more. And I'm waiting for it to go under 34. If it goes under 33, I'll probably start buying again under 33 because I don't think it's going to touch 20 no more. But I'm going to buy a few more at 33. You get $33, you get $300-400. We can't go wrong with that, $300-400. You know what I'm saying? This thing a few months ago was at $700 fucking dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's a low supply. Look at the supply right there. The supply is 137 million. Round off to the nearest million. 137 million. You know what I'm saying? So this thing, as the more money comes in, look at the market cap, $4.8 billion. The more money comes in, up 10% in the past 7 days. Up almost 1% just in the past 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? So that's all good money right there. You know, you sit there, say you got $350, man, you pick up a 10-pack. You know what I'm saying? What happens if that fucking shit go to $100? Well, your $350 then turn to a fucking $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Just that fast. You know the math, but shit, why not? You go out and party and do some bullshit and get $350, or like your man get $30,000, homeless, and you got some shoes.
Oh man,
At least you change clothes every day on the block.
That's another thing. I do want to say something about that. All you niggas that got that PPP.
Oh, there goes Stella.
26 cents.
27 cents.
I encourage people to get into that. I encourage people. Let me make this statement first. I am not a financial advisor.
Not doing the money shit. You talk about no broke motherfucker doing no money. Solar, $28.50. I bought this at $8, man. I should have bought more. Who would have thought? Uniswap, $18. Wow. Up 13% in the past 7 days. That fucking polka dot motherfucker. It's at Coinbase right now, 13. And you know, I bought a bunch at $16 and shit kept dropping. I should go grab a 10-pack for a 10-pack. What a deal. There's so many things I can just sit up here and grab. I don't know if I should grab some ICP.
XRP, that's a steal right now.
$60. Where can you go wrong? That's the future of money right there. Cardano sitting, just trading sideways at $1.21, but it's 3% for the week. I mean, you know, when you got a market tanking like this, we got some holding steady at that price, not really, and just creeping along, but like you feel good about it because it's going up a little bit at a time.
But one thing I noticed that Bitcoin ain't never fit. It ain't. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but it hasn't fell under 30.
Yeah, it was at 27 the other day, 2 days ago.
I know motherfuckers was panicking. Hey,
listen, you don't panic if you're uneducated, man. Like I said,
no. Wait. No, I know what you're saying. Click on Bitcoin real quick though, right? Click on it real one time. I wanted to show people shit. Go down a little bit because it's a little part on here that tells you the percentage of people that's buying and selling. and it says sell or buy. It'll show you a percentage. I wanted to show people this real quick because somebody asked me about it. It's not saying it on here. Is this coin market cap?
Yes, it is.
Why isn't it showing it on my phone? It shows it.
Your phone is the same as this.
Oh well, no. You know what it is? That's not coin market cap. It's Coinbase. Let me look. I'm about to tell people.
It's only giving you data. Well, I don't know which. They're going within the 24 hours, so you gotta understand what part of 24 hours from the point you're at now. So you gotta understand how to read this shit. That's why I don't really go by that. I go by the trends. Like, let's look at Bitcoin over the past few days.
Oh shit, Matic went right back up to 93 cents. It was at like 83. Well, it went back up to $1, I see, and then it went back down. Okay, now let's check out this Bitcoin.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is a few days ago. It was over $29,000 Bitcoin. But this is what Bitcoin does. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we go on a 3-month. Look at the 3-month chart.
All right, here it is. It say trading activity. 72% says buy, 27% says sell. That's what it's called, trading activity.
Yeah. You see, it ain't about that. It's about this, not to read the fucking charts. This was all about not to read this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got my little stake from my Tezos, I see.
Look how Bitcoin's is climbing. Now look, this is less than a year ago. This is, look.
I'm looking.
12,000, 12,000, 11,000, 10,000. 10,000, 10,000, 11,000, 13,000. Bitcoin does what it does. Hit 30 some out of nowhere. Boom. Look how that shit just shot. It just skipped all over 20,000 period. Look at the month of December. December, boom, is at 21,000. How fast that shit shot through the 20s. Within days.
Yeah, man, I encourage y'all to really pay attention to this and listen to what Kaz. You know what listen to my brother Kaz. You know what he talking about when it comes down to some of these things. He know what he talking about. But like, once again, I want to just put that out there. We are not financial advisors. This is pretty much us. We discuss these type of things and shit, and we just want to welcome y'all in on the conversation in case y'all have any questions about anything when it comes down to cryptocurrency or coin market cap as we go down it. That's why we have the coin market cap segment to where we go over certain cryptocurrencies. Well, not certain. We look at all cryptocurrencies, you know what I mean? And we just give y'all our insight on what it is that we doing, you know what I mean? And maybe you should look into some of these things. So just pay attention.
A year ago today, you could have bought Bitcoin for $9,000.
That's what I said. We were saying that.
It went as high as $64,000 in less than a year.
And you know how many people came up off of that, bro?
Oh, I mean, you know how to jump in, jump out. It's all your trading strategy. What do you want to do? Me, I'm not jumping in and out. I ain't trying to be taxed up the ass, man. You know
and let's be realistic, man.
You don't get taxed on money you borrow. Because it's not an income. You're borrowing it. You got to pay it back with interest. So you can't tax you on that. And that's what the rich do. That's why they always say Trump and all these other guys, they owe all this money. Yeah, because they don't spend their own money. Their own
exactly. You know what they do, bro? They just withdraw, pinch off their assets. That's it. They don't take it all out. That's just like, all right, I said, you remember we had this conversation the other day where we was talking about, we was talking about the dude that had the Dogecoin and he had 2.5 in there. And I said I would have sold personally. But a person that's just like firm on what it is that they do and they believe in some shit like long term, they gonna let it sit there, whether they lose or not. Or I would not take the whole point that we was making is we wouldn't take the whole 2.5 out. You get what I'm saying? You would take enough out just to be comfortable and shit. Just enough to where they can't fucking tax you a lot. That's what the rich do. You get what I'm saying? You don't see them withdraw. Huh?
You don't have to take none of it out. You live off your fucking credit.
True. That's what I was saying. Them motherfuckers.
I've been in this game for 2017. I ain't touched none of that money.
And this the thing,
None.
though. And this what I was saying to somebody, though. This what I was saying to somebody.
They can't tax me on what I made.
They was
can't
talking about
shit.
no, wait. They was talking about Donald Trump and all this money. I'm like, okay, they say he made all of that money on paper. How many of them checks did he cash? How much of that money did he actually take out?
It's
Probably none. Like you
it's
said, he
not-
lived off credit.
You don't. It ain't about cashing the check. It's about you not touching the liquid. As long as you don't touch the liquid, it's not income. So you could take. It's just like you get a pound of some work you ain't paid for, and you making money off of it. You know what I'm saying? And you flip another package. You ain't taking none of the money. You still making money off it. Now you got a whole goddamn city. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. But you already had money before you started.
I get what you're saying.
You living off the paper you already had.
Exactly. And
You
that's the
building
point.
wealth. And then you use that wealth that you build up for leverage when you want to make another move. You be like, yo, I'm going to borrow this money, but I'm going to borrow that money,
And,
but I'm going to pay you back with the money I already got because I got the other money working. And since I borrowed that money to make even more money and I ain't touched none of that money and I'm still paying you back, well, I don't have to pay the government back shit because I borrowed the money.
Exactly. And that was the whole point that I was trying to make about like how these dudes, bro, like just think about this, man. Let's be clear on something. A lot of these dudes that's rich and people know who they are and they know that they got money and shit, you really think that they paying for shit? People is giving them shit. They getting a lot of shit just off the strength of credit and who they is. A lot of people are doing that. They not actually cashing out on shit. And I'll be trying to get people to understand that shit. Like, they're not cashing out on shit. You want me to tell you why? Because they got to pay the taxes on it. So why cash out on it? Huh?
And plus, that money got to work. That money's there to work. It ain't there for me to go buy some bullshit. What the fuck am I gonna buy some bullshit for?
Exactly. That's why when you see these guys,
bullshit on the interest.
Like, that's why when I say, I be telling people, when you see these guys, they got Ferraris and Lamborghinis and these big ass houses and shit. I'm like, do you think they own any of that shit? Let's be clear about that.
I can do one of those if I want to, but why the fuck want to put myself in that situation?
No, I get what you saying, but I'm just saying, like, some of these people who be on the internet making it seem like they doing it like this, and I be trying to tell people, like, bro, it ain't what you seem like. You see that big ass house? I'm like, you know how much it probably costs a year to operate that house, and then the cars alone, huh?
Yeah, I mean that's part of the hustle. I mean, if I go get this Lamborghini, all right, I can go get it, walk right in the dealership, and just walk out and drive the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Same time, I got to think, damn, 30 days, I'm gonna pay for this motherfucker.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, you know what the game is? Motherfuckers leasing now. Motherfuckers leasing shit now. Money,
and I'm over here fucking with this fucking depreciating ass asset.
Mm-hmm.
I figure out how the fuck I'm gonna pay for this bullshit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The moment you drive that car, off the lot, it depreciates.
Yeah, it's a money pit, and I gotta pay to maintain this raggedy motherfucker.
That's what I be saying, man.
Fucking weird.
A car is the worst investment that you could ever fucking make. That's what I'm
not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
It's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
Because you have vehicles out there that's worth money and they hold their value because of the rarity.
Yeah, they do, but I'm talking about
you have vehicles out there that make you money.
I'm talking about like, unless it's, you got to have like a rare car. You got to have like one of those cars where it's only like 10 made in the fucking world and shit like that, bro.
A real nigga will get a hoopty, make that motherfucker as new as possible, and Uber that motherfucker and be making money with paying no damn car note.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't say that. It's depending on what you're gonna do with that vehicle to say. Like I said, if I go buy a Lamborghini, unless some motherfucker gonna put that shit in videos and this and that, it is a fucking waste of fucking time.
And money, everything else.
Drive around. I could drive around a fucking anything.
That's just like
point A to point B. But if I was to buy and invest in a car like that, then it has to make me money. That's why I'm like, damn, I gotta figure out how to make some money out this motherfucking car because fuck driving around. I'm fucking want to drive this bullshit around.
Yeah, but that's the way. That's the way you think. That's the way hustler thinking about the whole situation and shit, though, bro. But just think about the mindless motherfuckers out here that really think that shit is real. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, that's why they end up broke. They got no place to live, and they got the merchandise, no place to live. Got a Lamborghini, no place to drive it. Got a brand new pair of shoes and no closet to put them in.
Right. That's shit. That's ass backwards shit.
Got a hanger and a closet to put the shit in.
Ass backwards shit.
I tell niggas first, you buy the house Then you buy the car to put in the garage.
Mm-hmm. But see, niggas don't be picking up that. But like I say, people just think that shit is real. And I be just trying to make a point that this shit is leased. And
There's nothing wrong with that.
ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with leasing. I think it's smart to lease.
Listen, if you have the power to get those type of things, that's a big up because you was able to accomplish getting some of that value in your possession. But what the fuck you gonna do now? Are you gonna make money with that shit? So yo, I got this $250,000 car. So
let me put it in your video. Slide me a cut.
Car. Somebody see this fucking car is making me $3,000-$4,000 instantly for that day. Anytime this car hit the street, it's making me $5,000. Fuck that. It's making me something. I don't give a fuck if it's $300-$400. It's making me something. Every day that car gonna make me fucking money. Why? Because I gotta pay for this motherfucker.
Nah, but you know niggas want to get in it and drive it fast and fuck it up.
Car, you better believe I'm making $5,000-$6,000 a month to pay that $2,000 nut. Mm-hmm. That's the only way it's gonna work. That's the only way it can work.
Have you heard the story, bro, about how Rick Ross was having trouble selling this one house he had in Florida and shit because it had his face in the pools, his face in the floors and shit. I be trying to tell people, man, people don't want your custom shit.
Well, I mean,
no, like it's just like a car. It's just like if you buy a classic car, right, and everything is original in it, and you take the CD player out and take the 8-track deck out and put a CD player in it. Or you take the motherfucking wheels off, put a lifter kit, and you got 20 folds on this historic vehicle that's worth something. You depreciated the value, player, when you did that goofy shit to this car. You get what I'm saying? Now, what is the strong block shit that you going into?
This is something I've been looking at, making a node and shit. This is like a passive income thing.
Now, explain to people what nodes are.
Well, nodes basically support the blockchain. Confirms. This is basically it's self-explanatory. It's tell you right here exactly what the node is. You know what I mean?
Okay, and people can find this strongblock.com. You got it up in the corner. Strongblock.com if you're interested in finding out what nodes are.
But it supports the blockchain. Right now it's dealing with Ethereum, but it supports the transactions and like for all the data and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Now, far as that, like nodes is a way to mine crypto, if I'm not mistaken.
Mining. This has nothing to do with mining. A node, like I said, it supports the blockchain.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with mining.
Okay. Because I heard you know, because I don't know nothing about nodes, bro. That's why I'm asking you all these fucking questions.
Me either, but that's why y'all go to this shit. I'm still trying to. I mean, I got most of the shit.
This nigga got his glasses on over there looking at the computer screen. He be into this shit, though. I don't knock it. This nigga, you know what, man? I don't knock my nigga Case, man. He be on his shit. And that's why I fuck with my nigga and shit, though, bro. He be just as busy as I be throughout the day. I call that nigga, he be over here fucking with Smoke City. He be in the chat. He be on the turntables. He be over here looking at this nerd shit that's over here all the time. Like, this nigga is a hood nerd. Like, you are the definition of a hood nerd.
Sir.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. A hood nerd, bro. Like, I'm not a hood nerd. What'd you say?
And we'll pop a motherfucker.
That's why I said a hood nerd, nigga. You ain't never met no tough ass nerd, a smart ass nigga that'll beat your goddamn ass.
I don't bother nobody, man. You fuck alone. You jumped me, boy. You didn't jump to some shit. Fuck with you.
Yeah, man, I don't be on that shit no more, man. I was telling somebody the other day, I'm like, bro, I'm older. I got shit to lose. I don't be on that shit that y'all niggas be on no more. If you play with me, you're playing. If you play with me, you're playing with your life at this point. Cause I ain't playing no goddamn games.
Luxury, they go to answer to your question right there. What's the node?
What's a node? Okay, put that back up. Nodes provide crucial blockchain data, yet aren't rewarded. So there's no reason to stay in compliance. To solve this, we let you launch compliant nodes in seconds and receive rewards. Signing, what is that? Signaling it is the process of voting for your favorite node. You're free to signal more than one node, and you get rewarded for signaling. The nodes you signal also get rewards for being signaled. So pretty much that's like that Bobcat miner, right?
No.
What you mean? I mean, it's pretty much, okay,
This has nothing to do with mining.
you receive rewards for the using these nodes. Wait. We let you launch compliant nodes in seconds and receive rewards. Signaling. So pretty much you sitting out a signal. A node is sitting out a signal.
No.
I don't get it then. I don't get it.
You know what it is? You don't know the crypto lingo.
No, I don't. Not at all. What is signaling? Signaling is the process of voting for your favorite node. You are free to signal more than one node, and you get rewarded for signaling. Your nodes, your signal also get rewards for being signaled.
Basically, let's see if I can find this shit. Ooh, I don't think this should pop. There ain't nothing in there because I ain't put no password. But that's what I'm saying. It comes. This is all the shit I hooked up to make this shit. I gotta dump some money in this wallet to get the units.
No. Hey, why still say? Wait. I didn't mean to cut you off. This is funny, bro. This is funny as fuck, though. This nigga say you look like a younger version of my pops. That shit is hilarious, bro. That's hilarious. I ain't even gonna hold you. And Stu said the gamer said that.
Who look like who?
He said you look like a younger version of my pops, and I just had to stop and think about it for a minute. That shit funny as fuck. That shit funny as fuck.
I don't even know what this man look like. That's some bullshit.
Hey,
South Africa game.
Hey, I should pull up the picture of my old man. That shit funny as fuck though, but I ain't gonna put him out here all like that. But go ahead, man. Hey, only difference is that nigga ain't got the horseshoe gamer. But go ahead, okay.
See, this is how it works. As you see, my wallet was right there connected. See the dog. Yeah, so you know how it works. They go to flash paper.
See, I'm over here looking at it on both. I got both of these fucking screens running at the same time. Go ahead, bro.
This shit get geeky. Ugh.
That's why I say this nigga's a hood ass nerd, bro. He is like he like what was the smart turtle? Not Michelangelo. It was Donatello. The smart nigga.
Y'all look through this shit, man. While y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, I love to watch money. Fuck that.
Niggas don't watch Love and Hip Hop, man. Which one of y'all niggas be out there watching Love and Hip Hop? Let me find out y'all be watching Love and Hip Hop with y'all girls and shit, and y'all know all the drama that's going on right now. Like, man, smack the shit out of y'all niggas. Y'all the same niggas who go get y'all eyebrows arched and shit. Fuck out of here. Find out y'all niggas getting y'all eyebrows arched. Go ahead, though, Case.
This only shows. This the bullshit I'm trying to figure out.
Nigga, I ain't about to read all of that. I'm trying to read all of it right
I've been read through this shit before. I was just trying to figure out something.
All right, but go ahead. We'll come back to that because I want to talk about that ain't what I want to move. I want to talk about this Terrence Crawford shit that's going on right now. What was that? The WBO. Mandatory that Crawford got to fight Porter.
Sean Potter.
Yes, you heard it right. Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter. Finally, this nigga is fighting a PBC fighter. And it's mandatory. And you know what's funny? I hear a lot of talk out here with people talking about that this nigga might vacate the title to get out of that fight.
Nah, he ain't saying that, is he?
And now I'm talking about people talking that shit though. They said they said I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga vacated that title to get out that fight because it was some clown that named all of these so-called good fighters that Terrence Crawford fought. No. No. Name me one good fighter that Terrence Crawford fought. One good fighter. Name one that wasn't washed. Don't say Amir Khan. Don't say Kell Brook. Chris Algieri. Don't say him. Who else outside of those names has Crawford? Gamboa? Wasn't that the first big fight that he won? The first big name that he supposedly won? And Gamboa was washed. Crawford, I don't know about that. Sean Porter, tough fight for Crawford. Gamer.
That's gonna be a good fight.
That's a tough fight for Crawford, man. And then we get to see what he really made of against fighting high level competition.
Both of them.
What you say?
That's a tough fight for both of them.
That's what I said, because that styles make fights. And then you know what? If you pay attention to Crawford, listen, Crawford always come out conventional and then he switches to southpaw. I think he gonna have to come out southpaw right away with Sean Porter.
Can fight southpaw also. That's why it's gonna be interesting. He can fight southpaw also. I seen him fight southpaw.
Yeah, but I think he's better conventional, bro. I think he's in conventional stance. I think he's.
But you
better.
see, Sean Porter is naturally bigger than Bud.
Man, that's why I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. That's gonna be a good fight, man. And then they was talking about, you know what I mean, the reason why he ain't made this fight happen is because he was chasing Manny Pacquiao. But we all knew that his name wasn't big enough to fight Manny Pacquiao in the first place. You was the first one to make that argument, Case. Go ahead.
But he didn't want to fight Sean Porter because that's his best friend. And he said, and Sean Porter said, well, since we best friends, let's go eat. Let's go get this money together.
I mean, that should have been happened, though. But see, like I say, man, we can go back to this, man. It all boils down to him not changing promotions. The lad that how many years ago was that he had a chance to go to PBC?
Let me tell you something, B. If you want to fight a motherfucker, you ain't worry about no damn promoter. You trying to make the goddamn fight.
Yeah, so are you making the point that everybody else been making that he really ain't want those fights? He didn't want the Earl Spencers of the world. He didn't want
them problems.
Yes, he don't want those dudes. I thought, me personally, I believe he should have fought Keith Thurman.
He didn't want them problems.
One time. He could have fought one time, or even Danny Garcia.
Yeah, but Keith Thurman been hurt for a while.
Or Danny Garcia. Danny
Garcia had a title, so it was like no point in him fighting a nigga with no title.
Yeah, true. That's true. But that Sean Porter fight, that's gonna be a very, very interesting fight. I don't know if they set a date for it yet, but I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for this Earl Spence Pac-Man.
It's crazy because more than likely ESPN will not show that fight because they're not gonna beat the purse bid. Because Sean Porter is gonna want at least $3 to $4 million, and he deserves it because he's that caliber fighter, and that's usually what he's been making.
Now, and listen, this is the bigger question in this whole scenario. Who's the A-side fighter and who's the B-side fighter in this fight?
What does it matter? Sean Porter's coming in. I mean,
who's bringing the crowd?
Terrence Crawford comes in as an undefeated champion.
Yes, and who's putting the asses in the seat?
Sean Porter, that's what. But Sean Porter has proven to sell out the Barclays on a few occasions and championship level fights.
That's why I said who's putting asses in the seats.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He wants $3 to $4 million. Period. And he can get that because his stock dictates that's his rate. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He's under. That's why they got it as a purse bid.
Oh no.
They know that he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? What he's worth, what he's been getting, and what he draws what he draws anyway.
True.
He draws this revenue.
True.
So you can't tell him he can't get the revenue he draws.
And that's my point that I'm trying to make about who's the A side and who's the B side fighter in this fight. See, this is no wait.
A side and B side. It's about Bob Arum paying his fighter because his fighter either got to fight or be stripped.
Yeah, and you know what? And now that I think about it, that is two different promotion companies that's going to be doing business together to make that fight happen.
Sean Porter gonna get his money,
and it's going to be on Showtime too.
Already, because it's supposed to be on ESPN, but it says something for a purse bid.
Nah, I think they're going to put that on Showtime, bro. You think they're going to put that on ESPN?
Listen what I just said. It's up for a purse bid, and ESPN may not make the bid. So whoever gets the bid, that's the network is going on.
Oh, okay.
It could be any network. When it's a purse bid, the Zone can bid on it. Thriller, whatever name that network is.
I would like to see Thriller doing more pay-per-view fights like that.
Sky Sports, they can bid on it. Any of them promoters can bid on it. You know what I'm saying?
And, I mean, you know what? I think Bob Arum, he Bob Arum has it. Don't Top Rank have like a deal with ESPN?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter when it comes to a person.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying he got a deal with ESPN. So I'm assuming if he really want that fight to happen on ESPN, he could put some backing behind it.
No, he gonna put the back in his pocket like he always do.
But nah, yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see who actually picks up that fight. Me personally, I believe Showtime gonna pick that one up, no doubt. It's no mystery. Why not?
Fox might pick it up.
Yeah. Or it could be who was running on PB? What station was running the PBC fights?
Fox and Showtime.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's going to be an interesting situation right there.
And CBS.
Okay, that's an interesting situation right there. I want to see how that's going to unfold though. But I'm more interested and more excited that this fight actually is about to actually happen now. You get what I'm saying? And like you say, man, Porter deserved his money, man, because he didn't prove he could put asses in the seats. Terrence Crawford, he didn't prove he a champion. He an undefeated champion at that. But the world want to see this ass whooping. I don't think it's going to be an ass whooping. I got Crawford beating him, I would say like 115 to 113, K. That's what you say.
A sloppy fight and it's a draw.
You said it's going to be a draw? What makes you think it's going to be a draw?
Like I said, a sloppy fight.
Because don't get it twisted, Terrence Crawford is a counterpuncher.
Listen, the only thing I said is a sloppy fight and it's going to be a draw.
I don't know. I think it's going to be one of those fights. Somebody going to get dropped, and that's going to be the difference in the fight. That's why I gave it a 2-point difference. Somebody is going to get dropped, and that's going to be the difference in that fight. And I believe if it go to distance, they're going to try to rob Sean Porter. What you think about that? Why you say Explain to me. I'll tell you why I think.
It's too sloppy. It's going to be too much aggression. It's going to be out of clinch. It's going to be a real sloppy fight. And they're going to make it, I'm telling you, and everybody going to have their moments, and this is going to be a draw.
There go K's prediction. I gave y'all my prediction. I gave it to Crawford. He gonna edge him out a little bit. But the biggest question is though, this really gonna be a test for Crawford, man. We really gonna see him in there because Sean Porter gonna test his chin. You don't believe that?
If he gives Sean Porter a draw, if he goes a draw, then
it's gonna be another fight between him and Porter.
It may be he fight Danny Garcia next.
No, I think he takes the winner. I think he takes the winner of Spence Pacquiao.
If it's a draw, no, I think Earl.
No, I'm talking about if he come out and he beat Porter, then
Porter, yeah.
If he beat Porter, he gets the winner of that fight.
They definitely going at it next. Yeah, they definitely be going at it next.
He gets the winner of that fight. But like you said, if it's a draw, then they're gonna put him in there with Danny Garcia. Or if one time if he healthy. That's my firm, honest belief. That weight division kind of tricky though. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of good fighters in that weight division. Speaking of, let's move on to this Errol Spence Manny Pacquiao. I cannot wait for this fight right here. Do you think Pac-Man still got the juice? Teofimo Lopez been ducking. That's what he been doing. Stu. First he had COVID. And then all of a sudden they in a whole nother country. Now he about to get ready to fight Lomachenko again. Like, come on, man. Who was he supposed to be fighting K's and the fight actually got canceled because they didn't sell enough tickets?
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that dude's name, but yeah.
Teofimo Lopez.
No, I'm talking about, you said the dude he was supposed to fight. I said I can't pronounce his name.
No, but I'm talking about he was supposed to fight somebody and he backed out due to COVID. I see that's everybody's excuse now, COVID-19. Yes, he backed out of the fight, talking about COVID, and then like the next time you see this nigga on a pay-per-view event, which fight was that afterwards where his father was on there talking to Bob Arum? That was just a recent fight, wasn't it?
What's his name? What's that little nigga name? Little nigga had the pink or green hair, some shit, black motherfucker.
He good too. He dope too. He a good fighter too. What the fuck is his name? I can't think of his name. But anyway, to make a long story short, He backed out of a fight talking about he had COVID. Then he ended up, his dad mysteriously is at another fight. You know what I mean? Calling out making deals with Bob Arum, talking about he want Lomachenko too. So we'll see where it got to go. Like I say, man, I see a lot of these dudes saying that they got COVID-19. Mr. Tyson Fury, he backed out of that ass whooping he's about to get ready to get from Deontay Wilder, talking about he had COVID-19. And see, this is the thing that I don't understand. You are responsible for everybody in your training camp. If y'all are training, you understand what I'm saying? Should nobody be allowed outside, especially what's going on in the world right now? You understand me? Should nobody be in or out of the fucking camp? You feel me? And y'all dudes coming up with COVID-19, but y'all traveling. Then after he pronounced that he had COVID-19, he went back to London or wherever the fuck he was at.
I don't know where the fuck he at, but he bullshit. I'm gonna tell you, in October, I doubt that nigga even show for the fight.
What you say?
I doubt if he even show for the fight in October.
So pretty much they reschedule it for October.
October 9th.
Oh man, see, yeah, man. I don't think he gonna show up for that one either. And I feel like if he not able to make this fight, they should strip him of that title. And then they should. They should strip him.
He would strip him because they'll be like sick of the antics.
Yeah, strip him of his title. Strip him of his title, vacate it, and put it up for grabs. Joshua Wilder.
Well, no, they wouldn't. They wouldn't make it Joshua Wilder. They would have the number one contender, which is not Derek Chisora. What's his name? The body.
Oh, he was. That's who Teofimo Lopez was supposed to fight. George Kambosos.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah,
George Kambosos. Yes, and he actually backed out of that fight due to COVID-19, apparently. But like I said, you got COVID, all of a sudden you and your daddy is in a whole nother motherfucking country talking to Bob Arum on national TV, making deals and making a fight between Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko too. So that's the news I was hearing about that. That's going on. I don't think it's set in stone, but that's pretty much where they're going with that, because that fight that he had with George Kambosos didn't sell no fucking tickets. We all know the backstory behind that, but let's not let off Tyson Fury, drunk ass, cracker. That's what we gonna call him. Cheating motherfucker, pulling the fucking patent out of the glove head ass niggas. What they trying to say is that he gave Deontay Wilder some funny water or something like that.
All kind of shit.
It's been all types of shit that's been going on with that situation, bro. Oh, you say what about the NFL saying if y'all catch COVID, y'all team forfeit? I think that's a bunch of bullshit, because it's people that's going to the hospital for like normal shit and not they saying that they got COVID. And you want to know a fascinating thing that's really going on right now for all you motherfuckers out there telling people to go get vaccinated? Y'all taking both vaccines and still catching COVID-19. But you want to sit and tell me, like, oh yeah, well, it higher your chances of survival if you take this vaccine. Like, get the fuck out of here. How are you giving me, this is supposed to keep me from getting it. It's supposed to make me immune to this shit, and I'm still catching this shit?
That's funny shit.
Yeah, but y'all got motherfuckers talking about vax it up and, like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Leave me the fuck alone. I have a right to not participate in the bullshit that you motherfuckers got going on. I have a right. I don't care about people. Well, if you ain't vaccinated, fuck you.
Stay away from me.
Exactly. Even the ones I love you. But if I can't be around you because I ain't took this bullshit that they putting out here and you motherfuckers is still getting sick and I still ain't been sick, knock on wood, I ain't been sick not one time.
Not one time, Milk.
Fuck out of here. But you want me to take this shit and believe this shit work and I'm supposed to be better and I could be around people? Like, if anything, I need to stay the fuck away from y'all.
All you motherfuckers.
Yeah, you bet, because now they got another variant of this shit, the Delta strand. Y'all, hey man, listen man, y'all keep falling for the okie doke. Next, they gonna have y'all taking Delta strand vaccinations and shit. The fuck out of here.
Oh no, you have to get the booster shot.
Yeah. Yeah, like, wow, like, come on, man. Come on now. Hey, gamer. See, I ain't gonna put your name out there all like that, bro. But didn't y'all actually have that shit? I see his response whenever, because I think he a little bit behind or whatever. But you know, like I don't get it, man. Like people stop being stupid, stop being misled, stop being guinea pigs. This is my personal opinion. I don't give a fuck what YouTube got to say, Facebook, Twitch, none of that shit. That's my personal opinion about it. You said you had it already, Marvin Odom. Let me ask you this: what did it feel like? What did it feel like to have it? Did it feel like you was gonna die? Not saying that it's not nothing to take serious. Protect yourself at all times. It's just like boxing. We talking about boxing right now. Protect yourself at all times. See, you see what I'm saying? Now these are survivors. Now listen. Did any of y'all catch it after y'all had got the shot? Did any of y'all catch it after y'all got the shot? That's my main thing.
Shit.
Oh, you said you caught it without the shots. You know what I mean? Like, man, bless up to y'all. Y'all made it through that whole little situation or whatever. But, like, I just want somebody to explain to me what it was. It like the flu? Was it like a common cold? Did you really have problems breathing? Was it as severe as they say it is? Like, I want to know from experience. I don't want to know off this bullshit that I see on TV. I want to know people that actually had it. You said it felt like the flu for a couple of days. You feel me? Like, I feel like this, man. A lot of people that passed away from that shit had pre-existing conditions already. That's the way I feel about it. Like people who had asthma, breathing problems already. People who had like cancers. People who had like certain diseases. I think it made it worse. It's just like if you have pneumonia, people pass away from pneumonia. Like I don't get why we got to take this bullshit. I don't take a pneumonia shot every year. You know what? I've never took the flu shot.
Never.
Ever took the flu shot. And guess how many times I had the flu? Think about it.
Never.
Like, this is what I'm saying, man. People gotta be careful, man, because I really feel like it's turning into lab rats. Now they giving motherfuckers $1 million lottery for taking a shot. Like, come on, wake up, smell the fucking coffee, get your nose out the dirt, and pay attention to what the fuck is going on.
Shit.
These people is really experimenting on y'all. Because there's no way I go in, doc tell me, okay, I got this shot for you to keep you from getting sick, but you get the shot still, you still got a 95% chance of catching this shit. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What sense does that make? Like, I really want to pull up this information that I be looking at all the time to prove that you people that they say it takes 7 years to come up with an effective vaccine for human beings. Not 7 months like they did where they came out of thin fucking air with a fucking vaccine for this shit and said, yeah, y'all take this. You said you never took the shot. After I had it and never got it again, got a nurse wife that had to take it, and she got it. Hey, man, I feel you say vodka is cure. I feel what you're saying, cuz. I feel what you said, bro. But, yeah, man, that's why I say fuck all these people that talk all this shit. I'm not wrong. I'm right. Y'all wrong. Because y'all still catching the shit. So why the fuck can a motherfucker to tell me, oh, I took this shot, but I still called it, tell me to go take this same shot that they took? You out your mind. And then one of the whole fucking like brand of this shot that they took off the fucking shelf because it was killing people? Cage, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
One of the brand that they took off the shelf for this shit, bro, that was actually killing people and giving them blood clots?
They take all that shit off the shelf.
Eat your fruits and your vegetables, nigga.
That's what I've been doing.
You understand me? Eat your fruits and vegetables. Eat right. Drink water. It's okay to drink water. You understand me? Like, y'all better quit falling for this shit. And you know what? If it get to the point to where my baby's got to take this shit to go back to school, my kids will be homeschooled. I'll get them on a fucking program on here and do Zoom classes with the teachers before I make my kids take a shot. That wasn't even approved. By the way, was it the CDC or FDA? This shot wasn't even approved.
Nah, that shit.
It wasn't even fucking approved. And you're crazy if you think I'm going to let them put that shit in my kids. My kids ain't putting nothing in them. I ain't putting it in me first. And if I ain't putting it in me, they ain't putting it in them. I don't give a fuck what they got to say. You elderly folks, I respect y'all. Y'all feel like y'all doing this to stay safe. I respect y'all. No disrespect to y'all. But hey, if you don't want me around y'all because I'm not taking this shit, the hell with it. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. I'll call you. I'll FaceTime you. Because like this shit, like it's getting ridiculous. People living in fear, actually. Literally living in fear. Motherfuckers want to keep distance. Like, I kept distance from people anyway because motherfuckers is nasty. But come on, man. Quit living your life in fear. Quit thinking that you're going to catch this shit. You know, I've been hearing something. You know, my brother just said in the chat that he think that I bet it be another shutdown. Now, let me tell you something. If it's another shutdown, all hell going to break loose. You know that, right? If they shut this motherfucker down again, all hell gonna break loose. You want me to tell you why? It ain't gonna be niggas. These honkies gonna be mad than a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. They gonna be mad. They gonna be tearing up shit. They gonna be burning shit. They gonna be talking about civil war, and I'm gonna be sitting right here lighting a blunt, watching.
Mm-hmm. Laughing my ass.
Like, keep that shit over there. Don't come over here with that shit. Y'all deal with that shit over there some goddamn where. What'd you say?
I be ordering Chinese food that day.
What you say?
I'll be ordering Chinese food that day. Carry out, not delivery. Come deliver that shit. Too busy watching these motherfuckers kill themselves and shit.
Right, bro. Like, cause I mean, like I say, they gonna be from the niggas. It's gonna be from these crazy ass motherfuckers out here, bro. These Mayo people out here acting a goddamn fool and shit. Cause I don't know, man. I don't know. Last shutdown that we had, man. I don't know, man. Did they have a curve? People still was out. I know here people still was out, but they were not like it normally would be. It was some streets that I went down where it just looked like a ghost town. But yeah, man, that last shutdown that we had, it was pretty crazy, man. I can't lie to you, man. Only place you can go to is Walmart. Uber drivers made a lot of money around that time. If you was not Uber, but I mean, what the fuck they call it, DoorDash? If you was DoorDash and then Uber eating, you made a lot of fucking money.
You still making some good money doing that shit.
Yeah. There's people making good money doing that shit. But like, yeah, man, you could really be doing that shit though, man, making some goddamn money. People who did that shit throughout the pandemic, they made money like a motherfucker. But I don't believe they're going to shut this whole country down like they did before. I don't think they can afford to. To be completely honest with you, I don't think they can afford to.
Money, you can afford to do what the fuck you want to do.
What you say?
When you print your own damn money, you can do what the fuck you want to do. You can afford anything.
Yeah, I know, man. And just seeing, I think it was 4 more states that added lawsuits suing their governors. It's the state of Ohio, the state of Florida, the state of Tennessee, and the state of Texas. Indiana won a case against their state. They was the first state to do it, to file for the extended benefits. They took away the extra money that they was giving people. Indiana actually gave theirs back to their people this week. Maryland actually gave theirs back to their people this week. Big up to those states for looking out for the workers. Ohio's in a lawsuit. Tennessee's in a lawsuit. Florida's in a lawsuit. And Texas is in a lawsuit. So, you know, big ups to those states, you know what I mean, for working for their workers. You know what I mean? Y'all motherfuckers, y'all voting ass niggas, y'all know what to do. For y'all governors that took y'all money away from y'all, get the motherfuckers the fuck on up out of there, because they ain't trying to put no money in your pockets. And it was so crazy about it. It's free money that the government was giving people, and they found it. They found it in they just evil bastards just to take it from people. They took it from them. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of families that's out here struggling right now due to that. So I keep an eye on it and I give y'all updates on it because like my people was affected the most by it, which I think is fucked up. And the biggest lie that they ever told is that it's all these jobs out here that's fucking hiring. When actually, when I looked at the jobs report the other day, it's actually less jobs than what it was available during the pandemic, before the pandemic. There's less jobs right now. So pretty much they trying to force people to go take anything that's out there to fucking survive. And it's fucked up. They should have gave everybody half the summer because you put people even more behind. The eviction moratorium ends next week. So I hope a lot of y'all paid y'all rent up and took care of that situation because it ends next week. And a lot of people going to be evicted out here on top of losing their money. That's why I say, man, we living in some interesting times, you know, and I just encourage my people to stay in tune to the money, off the bullshit, mind your business, let these people do what the fuck they gonna do, and get your mind right throughout this whole situation. But we about to get the fuck up out of here. My nigga K's, is it any black-owned businesses that you want to shout out?
Smoke City Radio.
There you go. Smoke City Radio. Make sure y'all head over. I told you once again, if you love commercial-free music, hip-hop, rap, house music, techno music, rock and roll, anything, go ahead. Download the Mixler app. Absolutely free. Go to Smoke City Radio. Hit the follow button, man. Check us out. Put us on your radio on the way to work, after work, picking the kids up, picking grandma up, whatever you doing, man. And just tune into us. Make sure y'all hit the like, share button, subscribe button, and notification bell if you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook so you can catch us live. Whenever we go live there, send the notifications out. I'm about to start making sure y'all get the notifications so you can catch us when we go live. We about to get the fuck up out of here, but before we go, I said I was going to leave us with something today before we get up out of here. And today I'm going to leave y'all with Chris Crown, High as Hell. Because you know that's how me and Kay stay all the time before we get on here and talk shit. Higher than a motherfucker. I'm higher than a motherfucker. I'm higher than giraffe pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Higher than giraffe pussy, nigga. But yeah, man, we about to get out of here, man. What you say, Kay? You say that's higher than a motherfucker. Giraffe pussy, that's higher than a motherfucker. Let's get into this, man. And my brother K's made his debut in this one with the struggle L, but that's still my brother from another mother. What you say?
I've been in videos and shit before. Shit. There's a lot of rap videos and shit. I said, oh, right there. Oh shit, yeah, that's me right there. I was just the background chiller.
You say what? Just in the background chiller? Why this shit ain't popping up over here like it normally do? I know I still got it on. I don't understand why anybody would be calling me right now. Still, bro, I'm about to get back with you.
You got some stuff for me? Yes, I do.
There we go. But yeah, Grownmanishh. We about to get out of here. Your boy Luxury, most expensive nigga rolling, a.k.a. DJ Easy Addicted, yo bitch, BKA, Mr. Shoving Wood, whatever is good. And I'm in the building with my favorite motherfucking DJ motherfucking K's. I appreciate everybody that tuned in to us tonight. You get what I'm saying? Anybody that fuck with us, man, I rock with y'all, man. I rock with y'all, man. The people that come through, take time out of their life to comment, to let us know their personal opinions about whatever it is that we talking about when we talking about it. You feel me? Like, I appreciate y'all, man. But let's get into this, man. It's your boy Chris Crown, High as Hell. I got to get back to it because I left off the motherfucking page. But I got it right here, though. You know, I got to get all, what you say, Case, man, I got to get all the production right all the time. I got to stay on point with the production. But yeah, man, we got to get out of here. Chris Crown, High as Hell. Make sure y'all go check him out on all platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. We about this motherfucker.
I'm going in the Gucci bag. I got something good for you, brother. You told me last time you had the good stuff.
I know, but listen, you know it's a drought lately. It's been a drought.
I know what time it is, though.
I ain't going to hold you above you.
Why, yes, it's booming. That's not the one? No, give me something else, man.
That ain't the one, but that don't boom. If you don't like that,
Come on, you know where I'm from over there. I'm from Staten Island, man. I need that stuff to have me.
Staten Island, why they wild? I got that Killer B shit right here. But that's all I need. I'm smoking it now. It's a cow. Look what I'm doing, cow. What? Bong bong? Bong bong? That's what I be
Seem
smoking.
like this book of foot be boom.
Mm-hmm. Let me do.
Let me get some of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just hit the boom line later and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Please, please.
Good job.
Hit the boom line. Let me know we got a boom back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Say no more.
Let's boom.
Say less. All that I need, I'll be there with you. You real with me, I'll keep it real with you.
High as hell, tryna drown out the pain. High as hell, tryna drown out the noise. High as hell, see you doing the same. High as hell, man, this feeling is ours.
Crush it up, roll it up, pass it out, get it back, don't get it back, no sweating that, just smoke, 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 smoke.
Let's go. High as hell, tryna drown out the pain. High as hell, tryna drown out the noise. High as hell, see you doing the same. High as hell, man, this feeling is ours. I'm zooted and booted, my mind in a whirlwind. High, just me and my girlfriend, she mean the world to me. She got my loyalty, she in design and not looking like royalty. Big bag and I came for the love. Bitch bad and she came out the mud. Quick fast, had to make it a one. Cause she get cash and she came for the fun, that's me. Ooh, look how enticing, hearing the shape. Body look pricey, breaking it down in the crib, I be piping.
Breaking it down in the crib, nothing like it. Smoke, 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 smoke.
High as hell, tryna drown out the pain. High as hell, tryna drown out the noise. High as hell, see you doing the same. High as hell, man, this feeling is ours.
Smoke, 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 smoke.
Crushing, I love it, I say it in public. Ooh, you the one for me, baby. Ooh, big clouds, I go crazy. Ooh, any rounds, so no chasing. Running laps, I drop pounds off. Double up or I round off. Don't fall short, I stand tall. Big baller brand, that man ball. Big menu, I'm copping a few. Shorty bad, you can hop on it too. Pick one like which one, don't know what to do. When I twist her, I kiss her, then blow up the room. Hitting good, this a gas pack. He wants some pay me through Cash App. I got the plug if you need something past that. We got the plug if you need something past that.
Smoke, 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 smoke.
High as hell, tryna drown out the pain. High as hell, tryna drown out the noise. High as hell, see you doing the same. High as hell, man, this feeling is ours. Yeah.
Smoke, smoke,
Black
smoke,
sounds.
smoke,
Back at it.
smoke, smoke.